Okay, I think we are live now. Hey there once again, all of you people.
Hello.
And Polymyth is
Hello.
back for its second episode with a few new things on screen. If you're watching right now, you've probably noticed. First of which, our background art has been totally redone. Not totally redone, but it's been edited by the amazing artist that we have. We'll talk more about him in a sec. But if you didn't notice, yeah, we got some new things up front. Near the horses, there's a rose. That's a Robin's Invitational rose. A little Easter egg there. We got in the distance, we got the looming city of Almville. And yeah, all those kinds of things. But to a little bit of insight, we got this done by the absolutely insanely talented artist. He goes by the name of Scrooty Crow. Is the usual name he uses on socials. Absolutely amazing person. He went through and he got this done. Blew me totally out of the water, and everyone else too when they saw this. In a week from last session.
Gorgeous.
It is very, very beautiful. I love it so much.
Yeah. The other thing you guys might be noticing is that when we talk, we got little outlines around us now, so you guys can tell who's talking, who just bumped their table, who whispered that thing into your ear. Now you know, and you can tell us when we ask you later. All those beautiful things.
You can, if someone does whisper in your ear, you can just complain about it in chat, and we'll all see it.
It's true. But yeah, other than that, we have one last surprise announcement. Some people know this, some people don't, but tomorrow happens to be the birthday of one of our players. One of our players, Mr. Jordan GAITAN, is going to be the ripe age of 58 tomorrow.
Oh, fucking finally. Oh, I can't wait to be 58.
And so we did go
this
behind... It's true. We did go behind his back, and we decided that we are going to sing happy birthday to him this stream.
What? Oh, you guys suck.
So, whoever would like to start that... Brennan, you are his best friend.
Wait, it's copyright, isn't it? It's copyright.
It might be.
We have to do
just say it really badly.
Yeah, we have to
Wait, no,
speak
it
through
can't. No. Copyright doesn't matter if we're singing it ourselves.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
Right,
It's a cover. It's a...
Don't sing
Alright.
stupid.
Alright,
sing it
The
stupid.
hot
Cover,
Polymyth
fine.
happy birthday cover coming at you live.
Here we
Someone
go.
record it. You can send it out later.
Shut up! Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday to you.
You guys are all out of sync.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to GAITAN.
Jordan.
Happy birthday to you.
This,
Whoa.
like, that was even
And
worse
many
than just having a
more.
regular birthday.
I'm
Because
gonna-
everyone was out of sync, out of tune.
Jordan,
It was
I'm
everything you
gonna
ever
be
could have
terrible.
wanted, and don't you dare tell us otherwise.
Jordan, I'm gonna come to
Hey,
you.
let me make a wish, okay?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Jordan,
All right, wish has been done.
All right,
Jordan,
Jordan.
I
I'm gonna come
wish
your
to
house
leave
tomorrow.
the cast of
2 days from
Polymyth.
now. I'm gonna come to your house.
no,
2 days from
not
now.
allowed.
I'm gonna
Goodbye,
go to my
everyone.
but he said it now, so it doesn't come true if he says it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
he's stamped up with us.
Other than that is the last
Yes.
announcement we have. So, without any further ado, everybody watching, welcome to tonight's episode of Polymyth.
wife.
Yesterday said he was still up to doing.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. So,
Yeah.
Woo.
if you guys remember,
Let's do it.
last time we returned to the world of Old Sovereign Doll after 4 months of hiatus. The party finished their travels with Oakley on the Drunken Devil and set shore on the other side of Lake Dream. They traveled through the last bit of the Ulf Woods, stopping along the way to go on a particularly unfruitful hunting excursion. The party heeded the talkings of a madman who decided to instruct them to go to the Silver Isles, which they found, only to find the next day that he had forgotten what that place was. So, without any further ado, I believe the party was just traveling and reaching the very edge of the Ulf Woods. So, as you guys are getting to the edge of the woods, the trees are clearing out, you see the flat plains, few hills in front of you. Is there anything anybody would like to do?
I'd like to kill myself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that ends
Right
your
after that.
story quickly.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn.
Well, I guess you wanted to leave after all.
Ox's brains can't handle the beauty.
Gabe, I was saying, can I don't know, like, poke my head out and look around, see if there's any, see if I see any, I guess, creatures or people or anything of the sort,
You see me? Hi.
other than Ladorna.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, so looking out, these are like a grassland plains type area. So while it's not the very dense packed life-filled forest that you guys are usually accustomed to while traveling, this isn't like some dead wasteland of only grass. You do see in the distance, you see some like wild boar walking around. You might see in the distance, you might see an elephant or two.
Oh,
Damn, a
fuck.
whole ass elephant?
Yeah.
Whole
Um,
ass elephant.
Damn.
And you might see some gazelle running around eating from some bushes. There's probably some other things, but there are a few places here. The grass isn't kept very well, so a lot of it is very tall grass. So there's probably things walking around.
And generally, what time of day is it again?
It is about midday, probably around like
Okay.
noon or 1. Arrtaron, it is exactly 1:38 p.m.
Okay.
We're moving fast currently, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
we're
last,
playing, yeah.
last time we had been going, we were moving at fast speed.
And then can I get, how many miles do we have between the end of the woods and the big old city thing there?
Yes. Traveling to,
Uh,
you guys decided
I
last to travel
actually
to
know
Almville.
exactly how many.
Well, go ahead then.
We
You
have
guys know each other.
73 miles.
73
73 miles. 73. That's right. I knew 72 or something like that.
Yeah, Ox, we got about 73 miles to go.
That'll get us there probably early morning tomorrow.
That's if we rush through the night. We could get there by about midday tomorrow, probably. I really hope we have one of 3. So I don't know if I've mentioned this to the rest of y'all, but when we get there, so I don't know if the rest of y'all ever heard of Almville before, but it's a so it's the city in the sky.
Can we,
What?
can we see?
Excuse
from
me. What does that mean in the sky?
Okay, so long suckers.
here?
It's
Somebody's bells.
not connected to the earth.
How
By
is
magic.
that? I am completely confused with that. How does that?
So Almville, you remember? I think we've talked about it. The dome over Clax before, right? The like magical, one of the biggest spells ever cast, right?
I might have been
I-
sleeping during that, but yes,
I
sure.
remember
Ox is
that.
right
I
about
think
that.
I remember that.
I think
I remember that. I read about that.
Yeah. So the people who cast that spell also, if I remember right, founded Almville and essentially created a reverse mountain in the air.
Oh wow. So it's upside down.
So what it is there's a mountain down, like a broken out chunk of mountain on the ground. There's also a mountain up, so it's a dual-sided mountain with the city building upwards.
So like a prism. Wait. No,
Kinda.
diamond.
It's kinda like a
Rhombus.
diamond. One of those, yes. So, Gabe, I was gonna say, I assume we're probably still going as we're talking about this.
Yeah, I assume you
Oh,
guys
I'm
haven't
just-
stopped
I'm
you guys
driving.
entering.
Yeah.
Okay. And so one of the other big things about Almville is it's also technically 2 cities because there's the Undercity as well.
What's in there?
people who don't have the money to live in the upper city.
Well, how they get up to the lower city that's still in the air?
The lower city's on the ground.
Oh, never mind.
And so to get between the two, there's a specialized teleportation ring, which only gets used 3 times a day.
So, do you think that there's a big line?
That depends. I said, Gabe, from what I remember of Almville, is it normally a big line to get onto the circle?
It's usually not a big line because it's not like it's a small circle. It is like an entire like big old building. Think like in New York the
train,
big old train. Yeah, the Grand Central
Yeah, I know what
Station.
you're talking about.
Yeah, think about
Okay.
something like that. It's a big like courtyard area. Everyone goes there, and then it teleports upward all the people in there.
I don't think it should be that bad of a line. I will say there are certain sections of the city that some of us might want to avoid.
Are you talking about me or Ladorna?
Both?
Predominantly Ladorna.
Probably you.
Whoa. What do they got problem with me? I haven't met them yet. Come on. Everyone loves me. I'm a lovable
So
wolf.
long as you don't plan on committing any crime in that section of the city, you're fine.
Who says they
put-
commit crimes?
I don't think Ladorna's ever committed a crime. That's
Ladorna,
stereotyping, I think.
I've watched you murder a man.
What were you
No.
gonna say, Silver?
Oh, that's change the subject. We can put Bellator's armor on her.
So maybe I should
To
explain a
disguise
little
her.
more about the city for the rest of you. The city itself there's multiple layers, but the base layer is split up into 8 sections or 8 districts, if you will. Each one based on a school of magic. The divination ward has the lowest crime rate out of all because they see any crime happening in that section of the city beforehand.
Like before it even happens?
As in they see the future.
Wow.
That's cheating, I think.
That is cheating. How are they gonna know what I do before I even know what I'm gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you gotta, there's very nuanced things about that city that are sort of messed up.
Do we need to go there at all?
The divination ward.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we'll have to go there or not. That will depend on materials we might need, and also
Shit.
depends on what Robin might need. We'll see.
That is true.
I
What are
will
our
say,
goals exactly in the city? That's a big
Um,
question for us.
So there's some stuff I need to pick up while we're there. As well.
As
I
well
don't
as
know,
Yeah, okay.
Robin. I was gonna say Gabe. Do I know that to get into the Eastern Isles, you have to get an invitation rose?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Oh,
Gasp. The history check.
A history check. That's a 12.
Oh,
You do not recall such information.
Fucking shit, mister.
I don't know how much it might help, but there's a circle that can lead to the school.
really?
there's a circle.
Wait,
Just
like
what?
it could take her directly to the college.
What?
From what I remember.
Red
I-
chalk?
I
Is this
haven't
something that the
written-
DM doesn't even know? Because Gabe just went, "What?"
No, it was
That
in
was
Robin's
Robin.
voice.
That was Robin.
Oh,
voice.
Robin. Oh man.
There's, yeah, in a specific ward of the city, there is a teleportation circle straight to the school.
I'm gonna
Now
pull out my
that-
red chalk and say, "This."
Chalk?
You put that
I
away.
don't
Red
know.
chalk.
Chalk?
You put that away.
I'm gonna
We've
wave
talked
it
about this.
around and look at it.
She looks away.
I don't know much about it. I've never had any reason to go there myself.
Well, I guess we should probably check it out, Robin. If that's, something you're interested in.
I've heard
We
there
could
might
do
be
that.
some special qualifications you might have to have, or some special thing you might have to get through. But I know there is a chance to get there from there.
I'm sure we got this.
We could look into it.
We can.
What about the monastery?
I mean, I guess that's up to you. You're the one who bears this curse, and if you don't want to go to the college with it, I guess we can decide that.
We'll see.
There is definitely.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, there's big decisions we got to make when we get to the city. I think, as both Robin and as a group.
Are we allowed to take our carts in, or is it only like on foot traffic?
I believe carts can go up. It's a fairly large circle to get up.
All right.
Plus also, most people. I don't think most people would want to leave their cart in Undercity, unfortunately.
Oh, is it quite bad down there?
It's unfortunately a lot of people that come to this city are people with money, and people that are not in that city don't have money.
I already hate it there. Oh no.
I will say there is a section you might absolutely love, Ladorna. It is, well, it depends on how much crime you plan on doing.
She
It
smiles,
is-
smiling.
It is essentially the exact opposite of the divination ward in that they actually can't stop most crime.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, that'd be the illusion ward. Or illusion
You
district.
only have the
whatever.
illusion of police.
They don't really try to stop crime at this point.
Right. I'll think about it. We'll see. But I feel like that teleportation is probably what I'm gonna be aiming towards with Robin.
And again, Robin, this is not putting any pressure on you to take the circle. It's an option.
Right. Okay.
You're a big girl. You could think for yourself.
Okay.
Exactly.
Condescending, you're not stupid.
You're not stupid. You're
Tell the
fine.
waiter what you want. Come on.
Tell the waiter that you want the mac and cheese. It's fine.
No, hon. Do you
You're
want
under
dessert?
14,
hon?
right?
Tell the waiter you want the mac and cheese.
So, anybody else have any plans? Ox?
Mac and cheese.
Ox just like
No,
goes
no,
dead, yeah. He goes dead in the face.
Mac and cheese.
All right.
I need to pick up more ink for my book I'm writing.
You're writing a. Oh yeah, you're writing a book. Good for you.
We can get you some more ink while we're there, Bellator.
Yes. Actually, wait, Silver, do you still have your flower staff?
Yes.
I can make it with black flowers. Can you make some black flowers?
Uh-huh. I could also just find you some black flowers. I can fly, remember? I can cover a distance. There are... Do I happen to know, Gabe, if there's any black flowers in anywhere?
I
'Cause
don't think you know the location.
Me,
where
I
they
don't
are.
know if there's black flowers.
Yeah, I don't
that are
think Silver
naturally-
would know because I think she first heard about them at the apothecary when she made them for the deal. I don't think he said where they grow. I think he just said they're extremely rare, and you were like, "Cool, I'm gonna make one."
Can I do a nature check, though?
Sure, go ahead.
So if you don't want to make
15 or 21. 21.
21.
21.
Based on its
That's not
name
correct.
of Black Lotus, you would have to assume, as it is a lotus, it's probably going to be in North Ilsen is most likely location for that to grow. Where exactly, you don't know, but that is the area where lotuses are more common.
But how about any other just black random flower?
Oh, I mean, you can find black flowers in a few different places in the world. World of Fantasy and Mythos, black flowers are none too rare. You could probably find them if like naturally growing, you probably find them with enough effort in most forests or anywhere that grows like a large amount of plants. You probably wouldn't find it in like a desert or anything. And then you could probably get those at any herbalist shop as well.
Totally non-related question. Does this world have walnuts?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Then we can make black dye from walnuts.
Again. It's very interesting how it works.
They have such a high tannin content that, like, okay, so walnuts, they have like a husk on the outside of them when they fall from the tree, and that stuff, that sap that comes out of it, literally stains your hand black for like a long time.
Nice.
Yeah. It's what I think the
The natives used it for
Egyptian-
dyeing stuff. And
well, I
those
believe
two.
the
Is that-
Egyptians also used it.
So is that white walnut? I think walnut wood is like a darker wood, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah. They're also very acidic.
Walnuts are
Look at that.
cool.
Yeah, very cool. You got the chat. The chat's like, why don't y'all just get back to the fucking game?
Are they really?
Because This
No.
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 No, they're not. I'm disappointed.
Don't lie to me.
Don't lie to me about what my chat is.
How dare you? But that said,
Oh.
what would you guys like to do going forward?
I
I
want to try and
I still
kill.
want to.
I want to try and kill one of these fucking deers or boars that's hanging around there. I didn't get to kill nothing last time.
I'm looking for walnuts.
Okay. I will say walnuts are probably going to be harder to find here because trees are a lot... They're not here, but they're less common because you are in like a plains type area, so there are clusters of trees, but they're every once in a while.
Walnuts are trees that grow. I don't know where I was going with that, but okay.
So
Walnuts are... She got me! Alright.
Walnuts
everyone
grow
trees
in
that
more
grow.
drought-tolerant areas. They don't need a lot of water, and they spread like a mother.
They don't care. They
Then
do.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
They do their stuff. They do
I
their
was gonna say
thing.
they're.
Yeah.
Oh, then I was gonna say they might be less likely in this area if they're more, more normally found in like drought areas, because we are less than 30 miles from a giant lake.
I've seen walnuts grow in areas that commonly get flooded.
They do.
They
also
don't
just
care.
drought-tolerant.
They
Yeah,
will
they're-
grow whenever they want.
Walnuts are
Okay.
weird.
I think maybe it was just Levi's phrasing was a little weird.
No, drought-tolerant.
No, I mean,
They're,
walnuts are trees that
They
grow.
have the potential to live if there's no water.
Yeah.
They are trees that grow.
They are
They're-
trees that grow, and they don't care.
Yep.
They
I
just
sure do love walnuts.
Alright,
Okay,
that was a
then.
fun session.
Good night. Have a good night. See
that
you
was
next
a great
week.
time. That said, I will keep in mind that Silver is on the lookout for such plants as we
Mhm.
travel.
Walnuts.
I
That
think
said,
I just-
Ox, you
I think
said
I'm
you wanted
just
to go hunting.
working.
Are you guys stopping
Yeah.
the cart to do this?
Or do y'all
I
wanna wait?
want to keep on going because we still have daylight going.
Then I'll
Ox, you wanna-
click and wait.
So yeah, I was gonna say, Ox, you want to wait till we stop for the night?
Oh, he's not going nowhere, is he? We bounce off the crib. No cart. That's the word.
Crib? Grabbing a
The
crib.
Grab the
We're
crib.
That's the thing, Gabe. We outfitted our cart so it just looks like a giant baby crib.
No one will suspect a thing.
I would like that.
No one suspects the fit.
Like that a
Nice.
lot.
So we're still going fast. We're trying to
I'm
just
gonna-
finish up.
Just for a character thing, I'm gonna pick up that book that Ox is always reading and read it to myself.
Okay.
It's not gonna be Ox Ox.
It's not gonna. Well, I mean, don't have to describe it. Or are you just reading what you've already read?
No, I'm just reading further into the book. I haven't finished it.
I see. Okay.
We still gotta get
what
described.
haven't you done? Do you remember what Ox has read and hasn't?
He's read up to chapter 3.
Right up to chapter 3. I believe you've done evocation, conjuration, and necromancy.
Yeah.
So all the other stuff grabs. Let me grab a quick list. Go ahead and why don't you roll me a d6?
Oh, D6. Hold on. Put the D6 out there. Roll that. Flip it. I got a 4.
Alright. This chapter is about abjuration. Reading into this chapter, you learn that abjuration magic, most commonly known, it is one of the more popular forms of magic. It's an interesting magic in that almost everybody uses it, but almost nobody specializes in it. Abjuration magic is things like magical shields or protections or glyphs that you can put on something. A lot of times they don't take effect the moment that you cast them as much as they are meant to be a contingency for if things are to happen. Abjurational magic sometimes is misconceived to be equivalent to transmutational magic, which is the editing of matter, where abjuration is similar in that it does edit, but it doesn't edit matter as much as it does alter the things that can be done to it. It doesn't affect it itself, it protects it, most usually. A lot of abjurational magic is used and has been used for both protection is its main use, but it can also be used as a sort of an attack in some cases. There's things like Glyph of Warding, which is magic that, while still a contingency for, if someone opens a chest that you don't want them to, it does do a lot of damage when it is actually used. Abjurational magic, if in the hands of someone quite clever, can be used as a sort of battle magic.
Very cool.
And that is about as far as it goes into abjurational magic. As far after that, just list some of the spells and some of the uses they have. You've got mage armor in there meant to shield those who otherwise don't wear armor. You've got other things in there like people who specialize in it gain wards around them. Wizards who are particular into abjurational magic gain a permanent ward that helps them stay alive longer. And just things like that. So yes, that is the chapter of the book. But yes, as you guys continue traveling, is there any business anybody would like to take care of over the next few days?
Oh, next few days?
I'm looking for walnuts.
I'm still just plugging away on the project.
Okay. And I guess it's not really the next few days, but I guess for the next, it's
Rest of
the day.
the rest of the day. Probably around 2 days because you are midday at this point, but yeah, as you guys travel. Alright. Cool, if you're cranking away at that. Whoever would like to do it, someone go ahead and roll me a d12.
Can I do
I'll
it this
leave it
time?
to the driver.
Hello.
Or the Adrian.
Or Adrian, go right ahead. I did it last time.
I say-
Go for it, better.
I was gonna say we should definitely do rotating who rolls it each time.
Yeah, because
I
I'm
can
always
drive.
going to be the driver practically. I never sleep.
Yeah, probably.
I can drive next.
No.
We got an 11.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can.
Okay, yeah, you can drive. Go ahead.
No.
What I had rolled. What I would have rolled. Oh yeah, you should drive. I got a 3.
So who's rolling the
I
d12?
rolled an 11.
Him.
Adrian.
I had rolled an 11.
An 11. Okay, go
Oh.
ahead and roll me a d8, Adrian.
Blue flashes of lightning
Oh.
from the sky, you are dead.
No, my character. That's an 8.
8. Cool.
Out of a D8.
Wow. You're cheating.
As
Nearly
you
max
guys-
rolls both times. Or max roll
As
on
you
one, and nearly
guys-
max on the other.
As you guys travel for the rest of the day, it comes to be around dusk. You guys travel for a bit. You guys are traveling in this long, seemingly unending land of tall grass and mountains. Not mountains, hills, more like. It's interesting. It's like if anyone's ever been to Montana, the sky seems to be endless.
Oh,
There's like a
God.
very clear crease in where the land ends because of the curvation of the planet here. You guys can see about 3 miles off, which is an insane distance to be able to see just by eyesight until you see the horizon. It's, if anyone's never been in a land like this, it's very unfamiliar to you. There's tall grass that you guys have to trout through sometimes. Occasionally you guys are forced to cross over a small river and you have to kind of get through it in weird ways. It's a very... If you didn't know about this kind of a land, it seemed quite alien to you. And as you guys get to around dusk, around the golden hour of the day, you see that the sun is on the very edge of the horizon. Everything around you is in like an orange or golden light, and you guys see out in the distance what seems to be a large, not terribly large, body of water.
Oh, cool.
Is there a way to go around?
Oh, absolutely, there's a way to go around. Yeah, you guys just see there's this body of water, and as you guys continue and get closer to it, because it is when you first see it, it is still miles away. When you guys do get closer to it, you see what seems to be maybe about 200 foot by 200 foot circular, not perfect circle, but just like a natural bend of water. And you see around this bend of water, there seems to just be like much larger density than you've seen before, animals drinking around the water. You see there's some elephants here. You see that there's a hippopotamus in the water. You see like little meerkats are running out of the tall grass to get there, and they're drinking in this what seems to be some sort of a watering hole.
Look at that.
Cute. Hey, Ox, use your chance if you want to kill one of them.
Hmm.
Ox, don't mess with the one in the water.
Why not?
It might bite you. I don't know.
They can be very aggressive and very mean.
I
What
could
are these?
always.
What's in the
You know.
water?
A hippo.
It's
Oh
a
yeah,
hippo.
don't touch them. They're
Yeah, but the fat
scary
is probably so
creatures.
delicious, right?
Ox would probably kill a hippo.
I mean, here's the thing. I could shoot it from afar and then get it closer, so it's not in the water.
Ladorna is like a Capri Sun.
What does
Thank you
that
for that
mean?
information. Yeah,
No,
I
thank
don't
you.
know. That's a random thought that I just had.
No. Let's be real.
You stab her with a straw
Slurp me
and
up.
go ahead.
Let's be real, guys. She's more like a meat gusher.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
with a bony
disgusting, but
inside. They
true.
got bones.
That is foul. I don't like these visuals at all.
If you eat fat far enough or more enough of her, you'll find a rat in the center.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something in there.
There is.
I pat on my chest.
It's the chewy
Yeah.
center.
There is. That is
Do it.
foul. All right. Are we stopping here? What are we doing?
I mean, did you want to kill a hippo?
Yeah.
Is anyone else down for some food? I mean, I don't need to eat. But...
I have no rations left. Like I'm out.
I mean, we got plenty in the barrel though.
Yeah, but I don't want
I mean,
to. Ox has
it's
to eat like
getting-
double everything y'all eat. So
It is getting near dusk, right, Gabe? Or it is
it
dusk?
is dusk.
It is.
I mean, we should probably
yeah, it
stop
is
for the
dusk.
night anyways.
Plus,
Let's park a little bit farther out from the watering hole.
is there a water
set up camp.
requirement for traveling and shit, or is it just food?
We have plenty of water, don't we?
Yes, but I think we already, or no, it's at the end of the long rest or beginning of a long rest that, or I think it's end of a long rest that we mark our food, right, Gabe?
Yes.
Okay.
And we have 3 barrels full of water, drinkable water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I have a little journal.
I will say it might be good to, you could lead the horses up and let them get some water as well.
Yeah.
I'm worried that they're gonna get eaten by a hippo.
Mm,
Or tusked by one of those things. You know, the thing that has 2 big tusks and a long arm on its face.
I'm gonna park the carriage up, and I guess I'm sure we have some kind of trough for the
Pail?
horses, right? Yeah, something for the horses, like a little doggy bowl or something.
Yeah.
oh, is that a 2-foot wide bowl?
Yeah,
Mm.
the big bowl.
You see Bingus as you put down the bowl. He just like stares at you with his chest output, and then once you put it down, he slowly, while putting his hind leg in the air, sips on it delicately.
What the fuck?
His hind leg in the air. Why is he putting his hind leg
He
in the air?
looks at it, looks at you, looks at it,
He's
looks at
stretching.
you. As he makes eye contact, he knocks it over.
Oh, what an ass. Bingus is just like a cat.
Oh, I love
Knocks it off the edge of the planet.
He knocks it
The
into
Earth
water.
is flat after
He's that
all.
strong. Bingus can take on the hippo by himself. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and water the horses. I'll feed the horses.
Ladorna,
Give them some.
it's been
They
a
are
long
now
time
wet.
since she's drank. So,
Okay.
looser understanding of how that still works.
What do you mean?
And he just pours water on the horses.
Yeah, I gotta shower them sometimes, right? That's how it works. You got? Is that how you guys drink? Like you absorb it in your skin, right?
No.
No,
Oh.
I mean you absorb a little bit of water normally, but no, that's not really how you drink water.
Oh, kind of worried that if I ever put water on my body, I just absorb it all, you know. And then I've just become a sponge.
Yeah, you become like the blueberry from Willy Wonka, little girl. That
Yeah,
turns into
that too. What's her
It's
name?
like
Violet
filling a grocery bag with
Beauregard?
water.
Veruca Salt, I think is that one.
Oh, I thought her name was Violet Beauregard or something.
Oh no, you're right. It's Violet because her name is Violet.
I've read that book, Ox. I know what's going on.
See, I think I'm just gonna climb up on top of the cart for now and just sort of look at the animals.
Okay.
Or just a little bit.
I'm gonna try and kill something.
I
You
want
said
to go
there's
chase
boar.
after this man.
I'll be behind Ox. I just want to have my bow ready just in case he does need help.
Levi, I swear to God, if you ruin another hunting trip, Ox is gonna hurt you.
Oh gosh.
I'll go around the other way. I'll go like frighten some ducks or whatever.
It doesn't seem like he's interested in silver anymore, so.
Oh yeah, the Silver Isles. Yeah, so Gabrius, I'm gonna try and fucking tackle one of these boar.
One of the.
Is there a
boars.
boar underwater?
Yeah.
Is there a boar?
I don't know. I heard there's boars. There's boars and elephants and crystal boars.
I don't know if he said there was any at the watering hole, but I know he said that as
There
we
are,
were going
there are
through
likely
things,
some
there were-
around.
Okay.
there are
There's a
warthogs.
variety of animals here.
Strike like an alligator.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Not cast. I'm gonna just do stealth.
I'm gonna cast
That's alright.
Entangle on the alligator he's going to tackle so it can't get away.
Ooh.
Okay. On the
Uh,
roller
so-
he's attacking.
As I do that, grasping weeds and vines sprout out of the ground, and it can't get away now.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you see this. You're sneaking up on the spore, and you see Silver notices you sneaking, and then you see these vines immediately come out of the ground, just like a as they wrap around this boar, and they just like hold it in its spot. As immediately the other like two boars around it go like and run, and you see
my
this
God.
one boar's left here.
I'm gonna quickly snap its neck.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'm gonna make an attack roll. I'm on my. That's an unarmed strike.
And this is with
Okay.
advantage because it is grappled currently.
Oh, okay. I got a 28 for the first one and 11 for the second one, so 28.
Okay, yeah, you definitely do end it. Well, roll for damage, but you do hit it.
Oh, damage. I got 8. 8 damage.
Okay, these have 4 health, so yeah. You immediately, as it's grabbed, you just grab its neck and
Pop it on the back of the head.
yeah,
Boink.
and it's just yeah, it just crumples.
Alright. See that?
Like a Pepsi can.
Gift ending. I'm not bashing brains together no more. Y'all got real upset about that one.
I mean, you're the one who likes animals, bro. I'm just.
I do like animals, but like
I do like animals.
Look, they got
Gabe, I
to
was
have
gonna
the dogs so I can eat them.
I say, is Robin still on the cart?
Mhm.
I'm gonna poke my head in and say, how's it going, Robin?
Poke her with the back of my gun.
You see she's in the middle of reading a book, and you see she puts like a bookmark in it and closes it. She says, I reading. How's it going out there?
Well, Ox killed a boar.
Classic.
I don't know where Ladorna is. And
I'm
Bellator's
classic.
over there chasing some ducks.
Classic.
Other than that, it's going good. Just, it is really nice outside. There's a lot of animals. A
Well-
lot more animals than I'm used to.
Well, I'm sure Silver and Ox absolutely love that. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can only assume so.
yeah. Are we staying here for the night, or is it just a quick stop?
I think I'm not positive. We'll have to check with the others, but we might camp out here for the night. We would want to be a little more careful, just because we're out in the open more.
Right.
But
Okay,
if we do
yeah.
end up bedding down here for the night, there's some ways to easily defend ourselves at least, which is good.
Okay. Yeah. That works for me.
All right. I say, what you reading?
Oh, this one's just about how you can use Shadowfell leather in magical rituals. It's nothing that interesting. It's really just like light reading. Yeah. So you've been to Almville before?
Quite a good amount. I've been there a good amount of times.
Right. Okay.
It was where me and Nora would go to get any parts for machines or anything like that, or when we were making the gardening system, we got most of our parts from there.
Right. Fair enough. Do you guys know any people there? Like places we could stay or
Might know someone. I could see if we might have somewhere to stay while we're there. When we get there, I'll have to see about trying. I have to see about trying to get a letter to them.
Okay.
They're let's just say they're not in the first district.
Okay.
And yeah, but
Right.
if we do end up getting if I do end up getting into communication with them, I think you and them would get along well.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah. From last I remember hearing, they were also a practitioner of the arcane.
Well, those are always fun to meet.
Yeah, could swap some notes. Who knows?
Yeah, I would love to do that, honestly. If you don't mind, I was gonna send a quick message to Elizabeth and then head to bed.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull myself back up on top of the cart, fully.
Okay. Sounds good. You do such a thing. Did anybody else have anything they'd like to do tonight?
I'm gonna start taking apart this pig that I slaughtered.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah.
Ox, you mind
yeah,
doing that on the road?
Huh?
You mind doing that while we're on the move?
He picks up pieces of pig and slings it over his shoulder.
Eats them raw.
Starts.
I think I got some of this, and I chuck him the salt bag.
Nice. So I was wondering where that went.
Yeah.
I will say, Ladorna, I think it might be a good idea to bed down here for the night.
You sure? I mean, we kind of want to get to Almville as soon as possible.
I mean, we do want to get there as soon as possible, but we also, don't want to push the horses too much.
How you doing, Bingus? How you looking?
I want to
Slap the horse.
I pet the
wanna,
guy.
pick up some grass and start trying to like feed it to the horse.
The horse,
Um,
when you pet it, Ladorna, you see Bingus looks at you with steely determined eyes. And then there's grass shoved in his face, and he's a bit confused, but ultimately eats it.
You didn't even wait for it to like grab it in
That's-
your hand and shoved it in his mouth.
That's a good boy. It's a good boy, Bingus.
I'm gonna cast
Um,
Speak with Animals on myself.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna,
Ladorna.
I'm gonna go
Oh.
up and start petting
Who-
Shelly.
Who's petting him?
Ladorna.
In the first place? Ladorna. I'm
I'm
gonna
petting.
cast it on
Ladorna,
me and
Bellator, and
Ladorna.
Arrtaron.
Okay.
Me?
Okay.
What?
He's petting Shelly. He's
I'm
on.
petting
these are
Shelly.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Ox-
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so-
cast it on me and Ladorna.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys cast it. What would you guys like to say?
Is he saying anything?
Yeah. Is he saying anything? Is what I would like to hear.
I mean, the horses aren't all too talkative with each other. Usually, with this spell, they don't know that you've casted it, so you have to initiate the conversation.
Hey,
guys
horses,
ready to
we
go?
Cast the spell of talking to you.
Oh, I see.
Interesting. Twists mustache with
Very
poof.
interesting.
He gets very animated.
Master Ladorna, what do you ask of me today?
Well, I was wondering if you guys are down to go for, at least another 12 hours. We should be able to get to Almville by sunrise, if we do.
Horse tip Spadora.
Did how many hours are we?
Bully.
Or how many miles did we end up getting from the tree
Around
line to
the-
here?
Around the time you guys are getting here, it is hitting that 16-hour point.
I
Sure.
meant how many miles? Sorry,
How many miles? So you guys had traveled
from the tree
about
line to here.
half of a day in the trees. So let me just pull up real quick the rules on that.
He's getting his protractor,
So
guys.
then
Give
we
it a
will-
second.
32
Pulling out
miles.
his big boy math brain.
If it's
Pulling out his
64, then it
compa.
would be 32 now.
Yeah, so we have 32 miles to go.
Okay. So we could get there. We could get
So
there.
yeah, so if you guys do force march, you'd be moving. If you're going, it depends on what speed you're going. You'd either be going 2, 3, or 4 miles per hour.
Oh yeah, Jordan wants to force march.
You guys down for it?
We could go through the night.
I'm
Hey,
always
I'll-
prepared
I'll-
for a full march, master.
That's my boy. I'm just
The
asking.
answer is
I'm asking the party,
Maybe
making sure
less
everyone's on there.
receptive.
I have a question.
Yes, Bellator. King
What's the
Bellator.
rush? Thank you. What's the rush?
Well, we just gotta kind of get moving. Just
Well, I mean,
let's skedaddle.
I don't think it really matters how long we take, as long as we're going in that direction. And I'm sure the horses are very tired. Look just how much grass he's eating. I'm just gonna shove more grass into his face.
Yeah.
This is awkward, but
Ladorna.
I am fed.
From what I know, Ladorna, if we do that, we'll have to push him for another 8 hours or so to get there.
All right. Well, if everyone's okay with bunkering down, then I'm okay with bunkering down too.
If that's the case, then Ox is gonna go kill more things.
I'll say if you guys want, we can go for a little bit longer, like another hour or two, so then we can get there pretty early tomorrow.
I think
No.
he has a good
It's.
spot.
I think King Chip Chop likes it here.
Oh yeah, as well. Robin is asleep already.
Oh. Well, I mean, you don't have to be awake for me to drive. Kids
Yeah,
sleep in the back.
then
Dad
again,
in the front.
Robin will also sleep for however many hours, anyways, until someone wakes her up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Robin will also sleep. Speaking of which, Silver, do you want me to take over on that tomorrow?
What?
What?
Take
Waking
over
up
on what?
Robin? Wake up.
Sure.
Wake up, Robin.
Go ahead. Was I
Alright.
doing that before? Take over on what?
Well, I mean, as far as I know, me and you are the only ones who
Go
have
ahead.
the spell to wake her up.
Was I doing that? Oh yeah, that's a thing. Yes.
Why does she need a spell to wake up?
As far as I know, me and you are the
Hold on,
only
what?
ones who have the
She has
spell to
brain
wake her
problems. Don't worry
Oh,
about it. Yeah, that's a thing. Yes.
up. It's
Why can't I hear myself?
Yeah, why do I hear our
Somebody
stream?
unmuted
That's
the
what I was thinking.
stream.
so, oh no.
Adrian.
I was gonna say, King Bellator. It's because she has a there was a curse put upon her by one of your great enemies.
Well, then we
So-
need to slaughter that enemy.
Exactly.
So why are we not
Soon as
going
we-
there instead of?
Yeah, I think he's in Almville, King.
Oh, okay, he is in all. Okay, that's the rush. Well then,
Last known location is Almville.
okay. Well, I
Yeah,
propose
We wanna.
we let her sleep. So wait, what's the curse exactly now?
She can only be woken up by special magic.
Okay, and you and Silver have this magic, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we go to Armville, we slaughter the enemy, and then she wakes up, or do we need him to dispel the curse and then she wakes up, and then we can kill him?
You see,
I think it
it's
might
not that
be-
easy, King Chip Chop. We don't really know yet. We don't really know.
Okay. Do we know what he looks like?
Yeah, he's kind of like a twinkish elf.
He may or may not have asked some of us to run her out of town at one point.
Oh, right! Yes! No, I remember that. I don't think I ever met him.
No,
No,
I don't think you
No,
did.
you met him. You met him. We fought her. We fought him in her mind.
Oh,
at
that's
one
right.
point.
We did fight her when we were in Robin's Head.
That's that
Yeah.
guy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just thought we were
Yeah.
fighting some random guy with a cool bug as his like enemy. Yeah.
That
A
mean-
cool bug made it out of dead Robin memories.
Yeah, that's basically it.
You're like, I don't know who this guy is, but I'm chopping him up.
Well, I mean, he attacked us. I wasn't gonna let him just kill me. I wasn't gonna let him kill any
That
of
is
us.
true. That is true.
So I chopped him.
How right you are, King. How right you are.
Okay, so we're going to find that guy. Any idea, Arrtaron, since you seem to know the most about this city?
Any idea about what King Bellator?
His last known province, or whatever section of the city he was in.
When it comes to sections, I'm not really too sure. I know it's very hard to track people in that city. It's as large as New Wahalev was. It is very, very large.
So, go to a tavern. We ask around for, I think his name was Dawn?
Yeah, Mr. Dusk. Mr. Dusk.
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 Dusk,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. King.
So we ask about Dusk, and we see if any of the locals know where he is, and then slaughter him when we find him.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly.
But
Great orders, sir. Great
for-
orders.
For now, I will be gathering horse feed, because this grass seems to be good feed for them.
I look over at Bingus. Does he like the grass?
It's
Gabe?
food.
All right.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, this poor guy.
Arrtaron, can I borrow your sword again? I need to cut some grass.
I was gonna say for cutting grass, I think sword might not be the best option, and I'm just gonna hand him a dagger that I have. You know,
What has
you
he
wanna
been
be-
doing? Feeding
pulling
the
out
horses
apples.
grass, roots and all?
I
Roots,
think
dirt
he's
and
just
all?
ripping chunks of grass off
Oh
the ground.
god.
Yeah,
There's a worm in
I'll
this
pull-
one. Eat it.
I'll pull out.
I
I'll
I
hand
whisper
him
in
one of my
Mikas's ear.
daggers.
I say, "I'm so sorry."
It's like, so
Anything
am I.
to please my master.
This don't. This isn't on me. All right, I'm not.
Seriously, you can kick him. He's
Yeah, feel free. I mean, like, it's up to you if you don't like him. Like, I'm not gonna tell you no.
I'll keep this in
Yeah,
mind.
so I'll just hand Bellator a dagger and say,
So wait, fucking hold on. What do we decide to do? Are we?
We're
are we
we're
staying
camping out,
going
we're
to the
camping.
hours?
we're
Yeah, we're
backing
camping
down
out.
for the night.
All right, cool. I need to write that down.
The horse is rolling a d6 for damage
Camping.
that he caused by kicking him.
Hey, I'm gonna just spend not the whole night, but because you need 6 hours of sleep, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna spend 2 hours just cutting grass and getting like bundles of horse feed.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend that time taking apart and dressing my hunt little thingy I killed.
Okay. Yeah. Gonna spend
How
2
many
hours
fucking
with
rations does that get me, dude?
That.
Yeah, how many rations?
With a boar. A boar is gonna give
Yeah.
you about, after cooked and everything, probably gonna be around 8 rations.
It's he's gonna be salted, so 8 whole rations. Fabulous.
That's 4 days of food for Ox, right?
Yeah, for my fat ass.
It all goes to your ass. You just
It
have
really
massive
does.
cake.
He's got.
Whoa!
Damn,
I thought it
Ox
was
got
confirmed that
kicked.
Bellator had the biggest dumpy out there.
Oh, Ox has the biggest thighs. That's what I'll
Yeah.
tell.
There it is.
Ox has fat fucking thighs, the poor bastard.
Gabe, how much horse food do I have?
You have, you mean how much grass do you have? You have cut probably
Horse food.
around 3 pounds of grass.
Oh my god.
How many bundles? of
3
that?
fucking pounds of grass.
I would like to. What if
He
you only had
spent
3
a whole
blades of
2
grass?
hours.
How many
Maniacally.
armfuls?
How many what?
How many armfuls? Like, if he was to
How many
hold up a
armfuls
bundle
of grass?
like in his arms, yeah.
So
Pardon?
it
How
would
many?
probably around. We're talking probably around 15 armfuls back to the cart.
Shit, this entire
God,
fucking grassland.
That's going in his bed. He has to sleep on that. It's too much
Let's
space.
say, just for out of game, I know it's not packed at all, but you could pack it into you could pack that much grass into a very small chunk.
Yeah.
I mean, they do it with hay. A bale of hay is pretty decent size, and it's about 50 to 100 pounds normally.
Oh.
Bellator probably did not do this.
No,
Prob-
You have
I
the
don't think they're
access
packed.
to.
He just tossed it like willy-nilly around.
I think he just threw
inside
it
of
in the
carriage,
cart while you
probably.
guys sleep.
as he's
Yeah.
throwing
Just
it in the
dirty
cart, it's all
yourself.
sort of-
It's just all over the
Oh.
floor now.
It's all dusty. People are sneezing. Hay fever. Oh
Fucking-
god.
I'll take like 10 minutes to sort of arrange it as he throws it in and make it look like a bed, and throw a blanket over it.
Okay, it is
What the
fuck
much
is wrong
too
with
much to make a full bed. You use about a third of it to make a Bellator-sized bed, and then you still have 2/3 of it left as he
Yeah.
continues putting more in.
Okay, and I'll say, King Bellator, when you're ready, there's a nice bed in here for you.
I'm still fucking.
Had
Yeah,
it-
distract him with a
man.
juice box or something.
Ooh, thank you.
I'm still
Subject
baffled
Arrtaron.
by the fact that he fucking spent 2 hours getting 3 goddamn pounds of grass. He literally shaved the
We
entire.
didn't stop him.
He shaved the entire fucking grasslands just to feed this one horse.
And I think I'll probably just take my, because we're not moving, so I'll just take my rest up. I think I might sleep like on top of the cart.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat.
Not in the hay part.
No,
Nice.
I'm not trying to get hay fever, baby.
I'm just gonna take a look out, make sure everything's all clear throughout the night.
I'm gonna eat and then fucking sleep.
ahead and give me a perception check, Ladorna.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 10.
Ooh.
Not
10?
too, not too
Okay.
good.
Yeah, as the night goes on, you see, you know, occasionally animals come by and they drink in the water. You see the, definitely not, it's like a half moon, I think, right now, in the sky is, like, reflected onto the ground. Or not onto the ground, but into the watering hole. And the day passes through. Yeah,
Alright.
that's the night. The night passes, nothing of note occurs.
Oh, very
All right.
cool.
Once I think it's around time that everyone should be starting to wake up, I'm just gonna start trotting on with the cart.
Okay.
I ended up falling off.
Are you still on?
Oh, yeah, I forgot that you were on there.
Yeah, you start moving, and Arrtaron, you are woken up by falling off the back of the cart, directly into what used to be grass, but is now just dirt.
I stop the horses as soon as I hear the thud. I stop the horses.
My back.
You're right back there. Did somebody fall down?
Somebody's laughing.
He didn't even get the cushion. He
And
literally
pointing
just
at
fell on
him.
the fucking rocks.
I look back. Is he all right? Does he look?
Oh, my back.
Oh shit.
Oh, cool.
Is that a
Get on up here, Arrtaron.
is that what we
Get on
call
up
a
here.
serious injury, Gabe? Does that qualify as a serious injury? Just slipped a disc?
It qualifies as a seriously bad start to your morning.
That's,
Get up and stretch my back out. It's like,
That's one way to wake up.
yeah, it is. And I guess I'm gonna climb up front with Ladorna
Yeah,
for now.
come on over, bud. Sorry about that.
Hey,
Oh,
Arrtaron, you know, there is this nice comfy pile of hay bed that you can rest your back on.
So stupid.
Why are you?
Hey guys,
are
why
you,
is there
like-
so much grass back here?
Oh god.
Robin just starts sneezing. She's like, "Oh, I'm allergic to grass."
She's like, I'm so itchy. Get out of here.
Some of it got into one of our water barrels.
You kidding?
Does that mean
It's
silver? will
floating
come?
around in Ladorna.
Ladorna.
Oh wait. No, Gabe. Robin wouldn't have woken up yet.
Yeah, woke
We
Robin
did
up.
Isn't that the
Capture.
morning?
On.
It
We
is.
didn't cast
Well,
anything.
Robin-
Nobody cast it yet.
We didn't give her-
Oh,
we didn't
you're
give her- we didn't give her
yeah,
any
yeah. Never mind. I fucking
Jesus!
lied.
Robin, you're cured.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Robin is cured.
Robin, hey.
Is
I
it
guess you
not
wanna
the
put them up
morning?
there.
I guess I'll
Is it-
climb in back.
As if this
Yeah.
bitch wasn't cursed for the past like 3 weeks.
Are you gonna go lay on the bed, Arthur?
No, I'm gonna go wake up Robin real fast.
All right. See you in a bit.
It is very comfy, Arrtaron.
Why is there so much grass? And
There we go.
Yeah,
Finally.
wake her up. Oh, and then I'll walk back out.
Alrighty. Come on, man. Let's You know any
Jesus.
do you know any road trip songs? And then I hike the reins. Is that what you say? Is that what it's called?
I'm
You
not-
jiggle the reins in a way that make them go.
Yeah.
Jiggle, jiggle.
Ladorna does not know what she's doing.
Right.
Master, that hurts.
We walk in circles for an hour.
Ox pulls out his lute and he begins to play.
Bluetooth. Yo, pass the aux cord.
Yeah, Ox, why don't you go ahead and give me a performance check?
Yeah, he begins to play a little ditty. What is that connected to? That's connected to charisma. I don't have any of that. I got an 11.
Awesome. You see Ox, it's kind of like when you see someone play like that one piano song that's 3 keys long, and it's like, yeah, they did well, but also that was
Play
2 chords
Wonderwall.
played.
Oh, I
Anyways, this
see.
is Wonderwall.
So yeah, Ox plays a mediocre song
3 blind mice.
at an acceptable talent.
Proud of you. I mean, hey, it's pretty hard to strum something with big old fingers like
I
those.
do have large fingers and a tiny guitar.
Yeah.
It's not
Yes,
bad.
a
It's not bad.
ukulele with a giant fingers.
it's
You
like,
see,
it's a regular
Robin-
sized lute, but he's fucking huge.
Robin's still rubbing her eyes, like, is that from the Drunken Devil?
Oh.
maybe. Don't talk about it.
He's embarrassed.
He's
I may or
embarrassed
may
that he had
not
fun on the
I've
boat.
kept it.
All right.
So I would say, are we moving at a fast pace today?
I want to get there.
Or
Yeah,
going
fast again.
Quick.
Arrtaron,
At a
what's
fast
today?
pace.
Yes.
Today
today?
is. Let me pull up the calendar real fast.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
1 second.
It's Tuesday, in it.
You're too
He
damn
rubs
slow.
his eyes looking for the date.
It's the second. It's the 2nd of Gingri. It's a Friday.
Thank you, Ox.
Oh, it's my birthday.
Ah,
Looks at his Apple Watch and he can tell.
My Apple anklet.
Yeah.
It's actually just an apple taped to his leg.
It's also Silver's birthday.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
Ox begins to
Oh my
play the
gosh.
Happy Birthday song, or at least the equivalent of that.
We gotta sing Happy Birthday again,
Wait,
boys.
isn't it also
Oh, God.
Bellator's birthday?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wasn't yours like the day before or after or something?
No, mine was the summer solstice.
Okay.
okay.
Wow.
Never fucking mind.
I remember.
Oh, it took me a second to process what you said.
I remember months ago when you both chose the same day for your birthday, and I was like, no one can know.
No one can ever know about
This
this.
is the worst. This is the worst run of Persona 4 I ever played.
Oh god.
Now we have to hold hands while you all sing happy birthday to us, and we
Oh my
look
goodness.
very uncomfortable.
I don't know what is Happy Birthday. What is that? I don't get it.
Do they have happy birthday song in this place that is also copyright?
Silver! Silver. When we get into town, we must get a cake.
Okay.
What is cake?
Bellator's
you
like
never
the
had
only
a cake?
sibling.
Why would we get a cake?
He is like the person that, when in a restaurant, tells the waiter that it's someone's birthday when it's not.
Or he's also the person I would say Levi's also the person who does it when it is their birthday.
True.
Specifically when it was mine.
Oh no!
I don't
What an
know.
asshole! I can't believe he slighted you so, Adrian. How dare
Wow.
you acknowledge the date of your
It's
birth?
okay.
I no, he like I don't know. I find it very uncomfortable when people like specifically they make the restaurant workers go and if they're making restaurant workers to go and sing to the people because it's their birthday.
I would
I was
hire
all
him.
about, dude.
I
When I
just
was
want
working at a
to be
restaurant, I
there.
was all about the Happy Birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I would
Yeah.
hide
They
in the
know
freezer.
that it makes people uncomfortable.
That's
It
why
Yeah,
makes
I
it-
that's why I
it
like
would make
doing
me
it. I
so
do.
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Why do you think
I'd
it's
do
an
it. I'd do
offered
it for the
service?
free cake. Easy.
Bro, if I could get paid just to make people feel awkward, I would do it in an instant.
You're
Yeah.
horrible. That sucks.
You could,
Bro,
you could
I
like
get
make that your
paid to
brand of
be
comedy.
awkward around people. That's great.
Jordan is
Ugh.
employed to make cringe compilations.
You could do like stand up
Oh,
and just
yeah.
make that your style of comedy and just like make people really uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, just
Oh,
do really uncomfortable
I
things.
And
hate
people
that
would-
comedy. It makes me want to leave the room.
It's like,
Yeah, but people would go and see it because people like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah
so
doesn't,
Bellator,
but
why are we buying a cake, Bellator?
It's Silver's birthday and my
Oh.
birthday.
and during this
What?
conversation,
during
Ox
your
is
birthday?
playing the happy with the equivalent of the Happy Birthday song.
You roll for performance again, bro.
Oh yeah, I got a 12. I said that a while ago, and I got a 12.
Oh, my mistake. Sorry.
A tiny
It's
bit
even
better.
worse
He
than when we
plays-
sang.
It's a tiny
I
bit
think
better
when
than
we
last
sang it was
night.
probably like a 5.
It's a little better. He knows the song a tiny bit
Wait, what's your guys' equivalent to Happy Birthdays here? Because mine was completely different when growing up.
Mine
It's,
was-
Happy time of existing. Woo!
Is that what you got? That's awesome. That's a great one.
I don't
Hard one. Do you want to know what I did for birthdays?
What'd you do for birthdays?
I slap him in the face.
better. Why did you do that?
A slap a day keeps doctor away.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you done this.
I don't believe you, Thomas. Hey,
it was very
it's
rough
fun.
where I grew up.
I
It's
don't
very
really
rough.
know. I don't really know too much about what most people do for birthdays. Most of mine were just spent at the house.
I mean, did Nora ever give you anything?
I mean, every yeah, they would give me like, I think at one point, he gave me a dagger. I was probably like 12 at that point. At one point, she helped me design the gun.
Oh.
Stuff like that, you know.
What about you,
Is that-
Bellator? What is? Oh, sorry. I thought you were
So
done.
is that not what most people do for their birthday?
I got fish tacos and a cake.
What's a taco?
Well, okay. So you see, it's this really, really thin, flat bread.
Stop breaking the
and you
fourth
put-
wall.
I'm not.
What do you mean?
This is a food, okay?
It's a food.
So it's a really flat bread that you
Yeah.
put fish meat, and you take some cheese and some green lettuce, and you fold
is
the bread
cursed.
around it, and you eat it.
I bet I could find that on the internet.
That really
Okay,
does
cool.
sound
That
like.
is-
Can you
But you're
describe it again and
from-
give me 5 minutes?
That sounds like the most cursed fish taco I've ever seen.
You
What are
said
you
you're
talking
from the
about?
Rye
Sounds great.
Archipelago, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, yeah, fish.
I mean,
Fish.
yeah, we fished.
Fish.
I don't know. We didn't really have a lot of cows. We used goat cheese.
When he says that, I look at Ox, like I just sort of side-eye Ox real fast.
Don't look at me.
We used goat cheese, Arrtaron. But
Let's see.
I mean, and then my mom was a herbalist, so she would grow our lettuce, and we had a little garden, and it was delicious. And then we'd make cake,
Right?
and that's flour, sugar, eggs, water, milk. It was delicious.
Nice.
Wow.
Have we
Oxford-
left yet?
No, we're
you
we're
guys are
moving.
traveling.
I'm making sure we're
Okay,
moving.
yeah, well, I thought we were just like sitting around doing fucking
No,
nothing.
no, we're moving. We're moving.
Just talking about the stupid ending garbage.
Ox, what did you do for birthdays when you were a kid?
I only learned about the concept of birthdays like a year ago.
Look in the chat.
I was born on mine.
Incredible.
Wow, someone literally just came up with a fucking song for the Congrats Hope Y'all Don't Die song. What a goddamn champion.
Thank you.
Wow.
Can you make
Anyway.
KFC dog? Can you make
I
real
love
quick? Can you
that.
make a second and third verse, please?
Yes,
wanna
can you
test
make
your
a
creativity.
Full song, a full song for us.
Yeah, and then when you're done, we'll copyright it and give you no royalties when you sing it. Thanks.
How much are we gonna pay the guy?
Nothing.
50
Did you
cents?
not
my
hear?
God.
No royalties.
No
Oh, no.
royalties, no money.
Oh,
Ah, KFC
Oh my
dog.
God.
Yeah, he said he's going to bed soon.
No.
fair enough.
He's in my
appreciate
time
that.
zone. So
All right.
I see.
I will say thank you for that. That's amazing.
I appreciate you. That's awesome.
yeah, that's great.
We
Love it.
Still get fucking royalties though.
So what?
Hey, we still
what
haven't got paid
speed?
from Gabe.
What were you
speed
saying
are
there,
you going
Gabe?
at?
fast, baby.
Yeah, as fast as humanly possible. Ludicrous,
Ludicrous
speed. I think is what it's
speed.
Going fast as fuck, boy.
Okay.
We're-
Okay. Whoever would like to, go ahead and throw me a d12.
called. I will do
Sarah.
it.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Brandon, I guess, is doing this one.
I will do the D12. Forward.
Got a 4.
Okay. Go and roll me a
Got a
d6.
4. Now you gotta roll a d6 now, guys. Sorry. I got a 6.
Okay. So as you guys continue traveling, you guys, throughout the day, you guys are pretty sure that you're gonna get to Almville, nearing the end of the day around duskish, at the speed you guys are going. You guys continue forward, and as you guys are going forward, you just are kind of taken aback by the silence that this area provides.
1 second, Gabe. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, dude.
What?
I say, you said we were 32 miles. We said we were 32 miles from Almville, which is a half day.
We had moved 32
Westmead.
miles out of the 73.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking if
There's
it was
still
64
20
miles. we were
billion
coming
left.
up. Okay, my bad.
No worries. But yeah, you guys are kind of taken aback by like the pure silence that comes from this place. You guys have been traveling here about a day and a half now, and you realize that as you guys are traveling, really all you can hear for the driver and the people inside, if you're not talking, it is just the sound of horses' hooves hitting the dirt, or just the sound, the silent like of Plimp as he floats around the cart. But other than that, all you hear is the rustling of the wind going through the wheat around this area.
The wheat
Who
field.
is driving right now?
Hello.
I think Ladorna's driving and I'm sitting up front with her.
Okay. If both of you can make your perception check, please do so.
With disadvantage? Because we're going
Nope.
fast? No, we'll go.
It's just a -5 when you're moving.
Oh,
at full
minus
speed.
5. Oh, then I got a
Well,
9.
I got a 1 total with the minus.
Yeah, I got
5.
9.
Ooh.
Okay.
Don't see
Um,
nothing.
As you guys are traveling, yeah, you guys don't really notice much. You see animals around, but you guys aren't immediately seeing anything off as you guys travel. You guys move for a few more hours, and you see there's like a gazelle that crosses by the cart really quickly, and it makes the horses kind of freak out a tiny bit because they're like, "What the hell was that?"
Whoa,
horse.
easy.
So,
when you
mutated
guys-
horse.
Yeah. And as you guys keep traveling, it hours pass, nothing really goes down. You see the animals go near you. About like 6 hours into your travel in the day, as you guys are walking through some grass, and the grass here is about like 2, 3, sometimes even 4 foot tall because it really just hasn't been cut at all in its entire lifespan. And you guys are moving through it right now. The cart has no problems moving through it. You do hear what sounds to be immediately close to you guys. You hear the sounds of like what sounds like several feet hitting the ground to the left of you guys' cart.
What kind
That's
of feet?
horrible.
Like human feet or animal feet?
You can't really tell. You just hear like impact growing nearer.
Okay.
Poke my
I'm
head out
gonna get my bow ready.
and
how
offer
many-
these nice people some grass.
Hold on, how many people here there?
Brennan.
Well,
This would be the drivers.
okay,
If you could roll me a d4,
yeah.
Brennan, feel free.
Oh.
okay. I will roll a d4.
While he's rolling, I'm gonna go ahead and we hear this, so I'm gonna like slam on the fucking top of the car and be like, "Hey, we got company!"
All right, I rolled a 4.
Okay. Yeah, as you guys are noticing this and getting prepared, Ladorna, you hit the top and you guys all hear her say, "Get ready, company." And then immediately coming out, both Arrtaron and Ladorna, but the others cannot see this because they're inside. Arrtaron and Ladorna, you guys see coming from the nearby bush. And what'd you get, Brennan?
4.
Oof. You guys see what looks to be several large-bodied rhinoceroses as they
Holy
come
fuck.
through the grass,
Rhinoceri.
and immediately everybody in the cart, you guys hear as it gets closer, it goes, "Whoa!" And then the horn goes directly through the side of the cart.
God damn it!
Oh
That's
shit!
inconvenient.
And
Are we like getting like scraped off
Is
of the
it
road or anything?
stuck there?
It immediately hits it, and then you see another one behind it goes, and it hits the right next to it into the cart as well. So sitting in the cart, maybe Bellator, you see a horn just goes in like maybe 2 feet from you to the left.
I would like to offer it some grass.
I'm gonna cast fear on it.
Okay. When we get back,
Boo.
because we are about to head to break, we'll roll initiative when we return.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
bye.
Very good, everyone.
We will be back in about 15 minutes. Feel free to go use the bathroom, grab a drink, and we will see you guys all very soon. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. And I believe we were just about to start getting our initiative rolled. So, first things first, a little bit of change in music. Alright, so, did anybody get a 25 or more in their initiative?
No. I got a 22.
No.
Is that 25 or more?
I did
Oh,
not.
25 or more? Sorry, no. No.
20 to 24?
I got a 22.
Dude.
21.
15 to 19?
No, Gabe. Yes.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Well, no, wait.
He's
What?
asking for
You
the
you
number.
skipped some numbers, Gabe.
No, we did. He said 20.
No, I didn't.
He said 15 to 19.
All right, 21 to 24.
No.
I said 20 to 24.
And then
15 to
20
19.
to 20.
15 to 19. Yes.
15
I
to
got-
19 here. Yes.
What'd you guys get?
Jordan, you can go first.
18.
Yep. And then I got 15.
Okay. Jordan, go ahead and roll me a d20.
A D20. Oh shit. Okay.
Live or die.
$19.
19. Okay.
It was
Cool.
right on the
Did
cusp of getting that
anybody-
9.
No, did anybody get 10 to 14? Nope. 5 to 9?
Hi.
What'd you get?
A 6.
Alright. And then 1 to 4? Robin sitting there with a 4.
That's Robin.
Alright. Awesome. So it looks like starting off this combat is going to be Arrtaron.
Rhino 2. At a
Okay.
32
Uh,
initiative.
So I was gonna say, is the cart still moving, or are we stopped now that the rhinos have rammed into our cart?
I
pretty
believe
sure
the
Rhino's-
cart- I believe the cart is
I mean, I'm
still
pretty sure-
attempting to move, but the horses are probably starting to get scared.
Yeah, the horses are probably
Okay.
terrified right now.
So it's moving, but
And I'm-
likely going to get weird here in a sec.
I'm gonna sort of lean over Ladorna and look to the side where the rhinos hit.
Hi.
I'm gonna pull up my revolver and just. Don't want to do that. No. Well.
What's it gonna be?
I'm gonna let off 2 shots on the first rhino.
Okay. Go ahead,
On
roll
the
for
rhino
those.
closest to the front of the car.
Okay.
That's a 9 to hit on the first one.
Alright, and the second one?
Second one is a natural 20 for a 27.
Okay, one of those hits.
So so that is 28 energy damage
Okay.
as the second bullet impacts onto the creature.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you see,
Um,
you take the first shot, and you see it. You miss the rhinoceros, or you hit it, but it deflects off of its like natural leather armor. And then you see the second shot. You shoot in around the same area, and it goes deep into this thing as it goes very angry at that shot.
Okay. And then, I guess my third one, or with my bonus action, I will just drop a third shot into this first creature. Or into this first rhino. This rhino closest to us.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit.
Alright. That hits.
And that is 11 fire damage as this one impacts and it begins to burn and sizzle.
Okay, yeah, you see you hit it a second time, like directly above the ear, and you guys see, well, I guess Ladorna's the only one that can really see, as the bullet goes through and it makes like this searing, like high-pitched noise, like putting a coin into dry ice as it goes through, and you see it like leave seared skin behind, and this thing like backs off, now looking a lot less down to clown with you guys.
Yowza!
And it is bloodied.
Is that what people say?
Yeah, it is not looking great.
Oh.
Alright. Is that your turn?
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's gonna bring it to
That's the end of my
Bellator.
turn.
All right, I'm gonna grab a hold of the horn, like right that came through the cart, and just, like next to me, and I'm gonna like. So is it just the horn that's through the cart, or is it like the whole thing?
I believe it reared the horn back when Arrtaron shot it.
No. The one that's down, because I assume it was not the one that he
The
shot,
second
but the
one.
one that.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
it
the
is
second one,
just
the
the
one
horn.
It is just the horn. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna grab hold of the horn, and then I'm gonna whisper, "Shh, it's okay, boy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're fine. Just remove your horn and go on your way." And I would like to try an animal handling check to see if I could like get it to fuck off.
Okay, go ahead and do that with disadvantage.
Okay. 3.
Okay. You see you do that, and it like takes the horn out a little bit, slowly, and then rams it back in harder, and you see more of the nose is now getting into the cart, and the cart is sustaining more damage.
Okay.
You guys all right back there?
It seems like your touch is
Yep.
only alerted that there are things, in fact, inside of here.
We're good. If that's the case, I would like. Oh, never mind. I can't. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. If that is the end of your turn, then that is going to bring it to Ladorna.
Hello. Alrighty. I'm going to knock my oath bow, and go ahead and since let me take a look at this little map here. Is Robin technically 5 feet near it? Near one of them? Or since Bellator is grabbing his horn, is it like technically is he 5 feet next to it? So
yeah,
I could do a sneak attack.
I'd say Bellator. Yeah, I would say that counts for Bellator, but not for people who are fully obscured.
Okay. Alright, yep. I'm going to go ahead and use my oath bow and use sneak attack on it. If it hits, obviously.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 25.
Okay.
And
Sounds
I'll roll
good,
for
yeah, that
damage. That's gonna be 9 plus 9, so 18 damage for my first attack.
18 damage? Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, you see you shoot this thing as it's kind of distracted, trying to get to Bellator. You shoot it in the side, and you see the arrow immediately pierces it as it goes, and is now a little bit less concerned with Bellator and more about whatever that was.
Right. Okay. Yeah, come on over here, you big lug.
Is that the end of your turn?
I hope he doesn't come. Yeah, that's it. I hope he doesn't come over here.
is going to bring it to the rhinos. First things first, from the grass surrounding you guys see what looks to be 3 additional creatures, rhinoceros as well, all coming out of the grass, now charging at you guys. We're going to start with the 2 that are currently engaged with the cart. The one that was shot by Arrtaron a whole bunch is now going to try going over, and he's going to try and walk up, and he's going to try and gore Arrtaron. Okay.
So that brings up a question, Gabe.
Yes.
What about the horses in the way?
It's ignoring them. Its goal is not to hit them, and it's goring with its horn. Does a 15 hit?
It would if I wasn't going to cast shield.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you see Ladorna as this thing completely disregards you and immediately goes for Arrtaron, who like waves his hand, and you see like an arcane-looking shield appears and like deflects this thing just barely.
Yeah, the way that I like to describe it, or my shield looks, is it's like tendrils of pure magic are sort of pulled in the way of the attack.
Right.
Creating almost like a string-like shield.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see that as it tries to
And
attack.
have them cool visuals.
Oh yeah.
Someone's
yeah.
a fishnet. It's a shield.
But ultimately it does miss. And the
Sees a
second one
fishnet.
now.
Is this shield?
The second one is going to attempt and do the same to Ladorna. Although it can't really get to her. So it's gonna move near the end of the cart, realizing that the other rhino is now in its way. It is going to attempt to gore the cart again.
I just got this thing painted. Come on. Please.
And you see this rhino. How far can they move? Awesome. It's gonna run as far as it can, not quite getting to the cart, but getting pretty close. It looks like it's rearing up to hit the cart as well. And you see this one's gonna move around as it is getting on the other side. You see just one of the 3 that is exiting the grass. They all kind of exited somewhat near each other. One is going for the cart, and another one has now gone around the right side of the cart and is looking at Arrtaron. And the last one is just getting up to the 2 that attacked Ladorna and Arrtaron, looking to help there. That is going to be their turn. And that is going to bring it to Ox.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the cart. I'm near the exit, right? The exit back.
Yes, you are near the exit. It does take 10 feet of movement to actually fully exit and get down onto the ground of the cart.
That's fine. Why is my walking speed 0? That's not right.
Ox is prone forever.
Ox
Last I you said I have 40 movement speed, so that's fine. So 30 to get out, bada boom, and then I'm gonna move over to the one closest to Robin. That should be right. That should be right. And then, well, shit. I guess I'm just gonna fucking punch it. Actually, I'm gonna try and grapple this thing. See if I can get it off the cart and focus it on me.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That's a strength check, yeah?
Let me take a check real quick. Grapple might be athletics. Go ahead and talk while I figure that out.
You got this, Ox.
I'm gonna punch the Rhino. I don't know what we want to talk about.
I think he just wants us to talk in general.
Make a piano out of that rhino.
Oh my god.
Oh man, if I could speak Japanese, Ox would absolutely be fluent. I can say that.
That'd be
In
great.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Shinderu.
That'd be awesome. Maybe I want to fucking grapple this.
Sounds like a made-up language for everybody else.
Yeah,
Speaking
exactly.
gibberish again.
Ox is out here
I
speaking in
actually
tongues
want to
again.
quick aside. I actually want to make a character like that. It's just it's like a Viking that's taken from, like it's just portaled from our world to the D&D one, and that would just be the character. He doesn't speak common, so he's just like talking in like Norse or like gibberish or whatever. Be really funny. Fucking patronize me.
No, I think that'd be a cool character. Yeah.
Thank you, Adrian.
So you can choose when
He
you
said
control a
in a language
creature.
we don't know.
What?
So it is going to be contested either athletics or acrobatics from. So your athletics, and then it gets to choose between that and acrobatics.
Okay. Oof. Okay, I got a 16 for strength for athletics.
Okay. It got a 12. So you see you go and you try to grab this thing, and as you're grabbing it, it tries to like push you off with like a but is unable to move away as you're just like grabbing this creature and holding it in place, as it is now very clearly not happy with what you're doing.
Okay. And I still get to attack the thing, right? That's a thing for grappling.
Grappling is an attack. It is considered a special attack action.
Okay. So I get 2 attacks per action. So I still get.
Yes, you still get the other one. If you have, it says if you have multiple attacks, then this replaces one of those.
Okay. So then I'm gonna hit it with just a simple unarmed strike to the face. I got an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty. And I got 13 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, you just punch this thing in the head, and it, with Ox being 10 feet tall, the punch is not soft. Yeah.
Oh, Ox is probably bigger than these things, actually.
Yeah.
Is that gonna end your turn?
I believe so. Do I have a? I'm still able to use a bonus action.
Yeah, you have a bonus action still.
All right, then I'm gonna rage.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and as you
In
grab this,
in preparation for the imminent beating I'm about to take.
you feel the anger as you realize that you're about to get hit by this thing swell within you.
Yeah. All right, and then I rage, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, awesome. It's gonna bring it to Silver.
Yay. I meant to have more enthusiasm in that. Sorry.
Yay.
Yay.
Wow. Wow.
Oh wow.
Don't antagonize me. I'm gonna cast fear on it.
You got
Okay.
Boo.
Let me take a look at what fear does.
Gabe, it's an emotion, dummy.
I don't understand. What
It
does that mean?
activates
It
the
makes you
fighter.
feel bad.
God.
I
Activates
can't
the fight or
feel-
flight response.
I can't feel emotion,
Okay.
only act them.
It's what you feel whenever you see a loaf of bread that is wet.
Let me see me.
Oh.
Oh,
So,
I just see
go ahead.
disappointment.
So go ahead and describe to me, when you cast fear, what you are projecting.
A phantasmal image of the creature's worst fear. So it does it itself, whatever the thing is afraid of.
Oh, what is this Rhino afraid of, Gabe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see, for people inside the cart, and probably Ox can see it with the hole, you see Silver lets out in front of her, as you see walking out of the cart, about 30 feet away, behind the rhinoceros, is what seems to be a large, insectoid-looking creature, almost like a spider, but it seems to
Ooh, it's
have
afraid of
the
bugs.
torso of an elf. Appears behind it, and you hear it just goes, and you see the rhino is going to make a saving throw.
That's horrible.
What
Would
is
it be a
the wisdom
Constitution
save
saving?
DC? No, it is
wisdom
wisdom
save.
for the spell.
Real quick, which one did you hit with that?
That would be the one If you're doing, because you're doing it just a 30-foot cone out from her, so the only one that she could hit, because the other ones are walled off, would be the one that you're grappling.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. What is your DC? Does an 18 save your spell save DC?
Is attack save 13? Is that what you wanted?
Spell save. It's
yeah,
in your spells tab. It'll be under description. It'll say save DC.
Oh, 14.
14. Okay, yeah. So sadly, you cast this and you see it looks at it, but ultimately is not affected by the spell. Although, let me go ahead and take a look at fear itself. This lasts
Does
for
it
up
get
to a
weirded
minute.
out and uncomfy?
It does get weirded out and uncomfy. You see it starts to shift awkwardly in your grip, Ox. As it's like... But this does last for up to a minute with concentration, so if you were to exit the cart and project this towards the other ones, they would also make the save.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and move. I believe you're moving within 30 feet. It's gonna take, once you get to the edge of the cart's doors, it is gonna take 10 feet to get outside. But otherwise, you just have normal movement.
So how much is that? That
15
is...
right there.
Yeah, that'd be 15.
I'm gonna go there so I can see them both.
Okay. And that would be, let me go ahead and grab my ruler. Yeah, so it only hit these two.
Why are there so
Um,
many? Oh my god, they're everywhere.
Yeah, there's 5 of them.
I didn't notice that. I thought I scrolled in, so I thought there were 2, and I was like, oh, okay.
No. Oh no.
Oh
no. Yeah, no, there's most definitely 5 of these things. You're hitting, so the one already made a save, but this new one is also going to make a save, now noticing the creature. As the creature kind of closes in, it gets really close to its face while it's looking at Ladorna and just... and this thing also passes. Why do rhinos have good wisdom?
They are
That is-
wise. Haven't you ever
Oh.
heard that a rhino never forgets? Come on,
I
Gabe.
guess so. But yeah, this one also seems unfazed. But there are more that you can hit with this. This lasts for 10 rounds up to. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Why not? Let's call lightning and smash these things a bit.
Okay. Is fear a bonus action, or does it take the action to use it?
Where would it say that?
It should say...
Under actions, you got actions and bonus actions.
If you go to
Like the little
spell,
tabs.
if you see the spell in D&D Beyond, under the time column, if it says 1BA, that's 1 bonus action. If it says 1A, that's 1 action.
I didn't even notice that.
And that's just like directly to the right of the name of the spell.
It has a C.
It's a concentration.
Concentration. Let me take a look.
Fear. I was looking. Fear is a action to cast.
Okay. So I don't think you could do Call Lightning yet, but you could use that next turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that next time.
All right.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, that is going to bring it to Robin, who is going to attempt as best she can to use her movement. And she is going to get out and move near Silver, but a little bit farther from these things. And she looks at these creatures, and she's going to go ahead and cast Chill Touch on one of them. As you see, she like summons what seems to be like a bony hand next to the one that's looking at Ladorna. And she's gonna roll to hit it. And she Does indeed. And then she's going to roll damage. Not impressive. You see she hits the rhino that is looking at Ladorna, and it is, for the most part, entirely unfazed by what she's doing.
Please, Mr. Wino.
And that is going to
Don't
be
hurt
The one, don't hit my friend.
and that is going to bring it back to the top. That's going to be Arrtaron with Bellator up next.
So it looks like these things are just dead set on attacking us, from what I can tell.
Yeah, it seems so. It seems that once being shot with arrows and bullets, they are no longer not going to want you dead.
Is Adrian in the bottom of the fucking map for anybody else, or is that just me?
No, he's there for
No.
me too.
What? I'm right next to Ladorna.
No,
Roll
for
20 is
us,
weird.
Does that help? Can you see
Yeah.
me moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you move.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Then the cart stopped moving, I'm guessing? We stopped
Yeah,
the
by
cart?
this point,
Yep.
the horses have been scared.
Yeah, they're scared, man. I don't know how horses cower in fear, but
There's a
I'm
rhino
gonna
standing
hop
right
off.
next to them.
I'm gonna hop off the cart, look at the rhino that just tried to gore me, and pull out my longsword, and as a bonus action, cast a 3rd level branding smite,
Okay.
and then I am going to just swing at him with the longsword.
I believe the smite is only if you hit, you just use it after, but I will know that if you hit, you use it.
Yeah. No. Those smites are technically bonus actions to cast.
I see.
So that's a 26 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so first for the sword, that is 10 slashing, and then for the branding smite, it is 2. Damn it, 6 fire.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see, or Ladorna, I guess, sees, and probably Ox as well. You see Arrtaron takes his sword and swings at this thing, and as he's swinging it, the sword, like, lights ablaze, and he swings into this thing, and you see, like, immediately you hit it in a sweet spot, and it immediately goes limp, and falls to the ground, and is dead. As it's
Nice.
like...
And then for my rest of my turn, I will with the rest of my movement, I'll move in between Ladorna and this other rhino that just attacked the cart.
Okay.
The one that
thinking,
initially
pal.
attacked. And I'm going to again just try and cut into him.
Okay.
With the long sword. So
Sounds good.
that's a 10 to hit.
That is not going to hit.
I go for the swipe and it just sort of bounces off the leathery armor of the natural leathery armor of the rhino.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, that's gonna bring it over to Bellator with Ladorna on deck.
Okay. So, there's an entrance on both sides of the cart, right? So we can get to the fucking and go this way.
There is an entrance on the front side of the cart. It is much harder to get to the ground from it because the entrance kind of just gets onto like the little like bench area that you sit on to drive, whereas the back of the cart is where you get out to walk.
Okay. I'll get out from the back. That's what, 15 feet of movement?
It'll be 15 and then to actually cross will be another 10. It'll be 25 to get all the way out.
Okay, so I can only move 5 feet.
Yeah.
Unless you dash.
True.
I'm gonna move that way, and then I'll dash.
Okay, you start running to the right side of the cart. All right.
6. That's really about it. That's all I can really do. That'll be my turn.
Sounds good. That's gonna bring it to Ladorna.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm going to, as a bonus action, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and dash as a bonus action.
Immediately? Okay.
Yes. I am gonna. How big are these rocks in front of us?
The rocks, this particular rock that's in front of you guys, it's going to be about 15 feet tall. It's
Okay.
not a small rock.
Would I be able to climb on top?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna get on top.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check to do so.
14.
14. Yeah. Yeah, you're able to scramble to the top of these rocks now, way above the height of these things. These things are maybe like 6 feet tall. So you are now standing much farther from them.
Yeah. And so that's gonna be 25 feet from the rhino that Arrtaron's next to.
Yes, but you do have high ground, so your longbow does do about 300 feet away.
Okay. I wasn't talking about my longbow, sadly. I was
so
referring to bolts from the grave. I'm gonna cast bolts from the grave on that thing.
Okay. Bolts from the grave's range is 30 feet.
Yes.
So it would be... Yeah, you'd be like just barely to hit that. Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
25, right? Yeah. All right. It's gonna be 22 to hit.
22 to hit? Okay. That definitely hits.
And it's gonna do 12 damage.
Oh, damage. Sounds good. Yeah, you see you hit this thing with... What do your bolts look like again? And it's like a purple mist.
It's kind of like a purple mist that looks like kind of like smoke. Yeah, smoke. You can see like some like puff of purple coming through. A little bit of light.
Yeah, Arrtaron, you would see, and most people would see other than Bellator, as this like mist envelops this thing's like head, and a bunch of like little scratches appear around it. And you see this thing immediately is like shakes its head, is like unhappy with that.
Right. And did that climb use up as my action, or do I still get one?
No, the climb was your movement speed. We were just doing a check to make sure you could in fact climb that.
Right. Perfect. I'm gonna use my oath bow on it then.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19, that hits.
Alrighty. And piercing damage is gonna be 10.
Then sounds good. Yeah, this thing is not looking good at all with a second arrow.
Was gonna say, are you attacking the one that's in front of me?
Yes.
So would that get the sneak attack damage?
No, I can't use sneak attack if I use bolts from the grave.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can't use
It's
sneak attack
they're
if I
both
use bolts from the grave.
reactions.
Yeah, they're both reactions. Yeah.
Sneak attack's a reaction. That's weird.
I used it whenever I dash, disengage, or anything like that. It uses up my sneak attack.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Balancing the...
Your opponent is weak, Arrtaron. Go for it.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that will be my turn.
Okay, that is going to bring it to the Rhino. So immediately the one next to Arrtaron is going to attempt to gore him. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. That's going to be 9 bludgeoning damage. And you see this thing, it just like hits you directly in the front of... it hits you in like your lower chest area as it starts to pierce in.
Oh, fuck.
and that does 9 bludgeoning. And then you see the one that Ox is grappling is going to attempt an escape, which is going to be another athletics roll from both of you guys.
I got 27.
Okay. Yeah, it tries to flee, but ultimately fails. And you continue to keep it grappled. The one on the right side of the cart is going to charge Bellator, who has now entered this side of the cart, and it is going to do a charging gore. Bellator does a... that does not hit. You see it goes to hit you, and then immediately flubbers it. Just like hitting next to you in the air. What did I roll? I rolled a 10.
What's its plus?
That's the total.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not wearing my armor, so.
No, it did not do great at all. It fully missed you.
Okay.
Very cool. It fucked that up really hard. And this one, the one that is near the front of the cart, is also going to do a goring rush on Arrtaron. Arrtaron has been taken. Their abuse does a 20 hit.
Oof.
Yep.
Okay. It's going to be these. Going to take 3 bludgeoning damage, as well as 17 bludgeoning damage. And then I need a strength save.
So 20 total?
Yes.
The 20 total damage? Oh, fuck. Okay, strength save to 15?
Yep.
15? I saved? Yeah.
15. You see it attempts to throw you from the front of the cart onto the ground, but is not able to do so as you're able to hold your ground. It kind of does like a... as it gruffs in anger.
Fuck.
Opa.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't worry, Arrtaron. That one next to you is gonna die soon, I bet.
And that is going to end their turn, and that's going to bring it to Ox.
Can I fucking throw this thing on the ground and beat it to death?
You can attack it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit it with an unarmed strike. It's 12 to hit.
That hits.
But I do hit. Alrighty. That's 16 bludgeoning. Which is doubled because I'm raging. So
I think there's just a rage attack bonus.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, plus 2. Excuse me, 18.
I was like, Jesus Christ, it's doubled!
Bobby.
Yeah, Ox, with the anger and just the pulsing veins of your chest, you punch this thing that you were just holding to your side. It's really just a brutal scene. Nothing like the peaceful boar death from earlier. You guys watch as slowly but surely Ox is ending this thing.
And then I have one more punch. And I'm gonna punch it again. 17 to hit. That's 12 hits. And then I got 11 bludgeoning.
Okay. This thing is not looking great. When he eventually moves his fist away from this thing, you guys see there's a noticeable dent now pouring some blood on this thing's head.
Oh my god.
It walks in circles.
Ox is angry. Can I let go? What would letting go of the grapple require? Is that an action, a bonus action? What is that?
Letting go of the grapple, that is,
yeah.
I think that's just a free action to do if you're fully just gonna let go. That's 5 feet of movement also.
Okay, then I'm gonna let go, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna use rushing horns and try to finish this thing.
Okay.
I got 11 to hit.
Okay.
Is that a yay or nay?
11 to hit, that does hit.
God damn. These things are weak. 11 plus 2, I got 13 piercing.
I see. And how are you hitting at that time?
With rushing horns as my bonus attack.
Okay.
I stab with my fucking head spinies.
Go ahead and describe how you kill that one.
I let go of the thing as it stumbles. I back up and charge into it, and I fucking gore it into its side, lift it up with my massive neck muscles, and slam the decrepit beast back upon the ground, ending its poor putrid life.
He does just that. As it slammed to the ground, you guys hear a final, like, almost like gurgly. And is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's going to bring it to Silver.
Yay. I'm gonna call lightning right here.
Alright.
And it has anything within 5-foot radius. So these two take damage.
Alright. Do they take damage or do they make a save?
They can save. They can make a save.
Okay.
Dexterity.
I see. Yes. Okay. Dexterity. And it's just 2 of them.
Yep.
2 up at the front of the cart are going to make dexterity saves. We got a 4.
Yeah, dodge lightning, fuckers.
We got a 4 and a 5. So they both take full damage.
Yay!
Roll that shit.
I wish you'd just tell me in the description of what the thing
Right.
to roll. Oh, never mind. There's a button I can press.
Yeah, there's a button to roll for damage on your spells.
They both take 26 damage.
Oh, fuck.
God damn.
6.
Jesus, goddamn.
You
Just
see
lightning.
the one. You see the one that
Just
Ladorna
that.
has shot twice. You see lightning just like creases into it as it goes like, and like it's cut off almost immediately as it just like drops crumpling onto the ground. There is no impact zone. It is just electrocuted
Fuck.
and ends. And the other
I
one
smell
doesn't
burnt
look happy either.
Cooked rhinoceros.
I am terrified of you.
So
so scared.
is Ladorna.
Silver
Oh
prepares
my
a moonbeam
gosh.
looking a direction.
Please.
I point at my
I
eyes
jump-
and her, and my
I
eyes
jump
and
down
back
into
at
the
her.
rhino. This is better. This is a better fate.
You impale yourself on the rhino. Cannonball!
Pretty much.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How is the other one doing? Because it also got hit.
The other one is
He's a-
still alive, but looking a lot less happy about its situation. No longer at full health. Did you have anything else you'd like?
Okay. Can I do it again?
You cannot. It is an action, but it is a concentration spell, which means you can do this each turn without using a spell slot. For up to a minute, it looks like.
Do I have
Up to
have
10 minutes.
Doesn't call lightning also hit everybody that's in that radius?
The radius
No.
is
Yeah.
about 5 feet. 5 feet from
Yeah.
the point that she chooses.
I thought call lightning
got
was
it.
way more than that.
No, it's got a range
No.
of 120 feet, so she can make it touch down within 120 feet, but it only hits things within 5 feet of the touchdown point.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so she can move
Yeah.
it around on her next turn within 120 feet of her. But she does have that. It does end the fear, by the way, and the spider just like, as it just like fades into nothingness.
Well, hopefully they also
the
found that
fear.
disturbing.
You no
That
longer
was
fear
the
spiders.
last-
Now you fear me.
Just like everybody in there. That.
I like how
Okay.
Silver is slowly becoming more and more of a sociopath.
No.
She's a
No.
killer.
Ends them.
I'm
He's
pretty
just
sure
like,
you literally
"Oh."
killed the man because he wouldn't wave at you. I'm pretty sure that
You
actually
will
happened.
We don't talk about that.
That
I just did.
I'm fairly certain
Okay.
that is an actual thing that happened in this show.
It's time to come to terms with your actions. You have to
No,
address
don't
me.
come to terms with it, Silver. Be like me and push it down.
Doesn't Ladorna remember the name of
emotion.
everyone she kills?
You have to atone for people you've hurt.
Is Robin around?
What was that?
Silver didn't kill Robin.
Nothing, honey.
When you
I mean,
win.
dear. I mean,
Nothing, honey.
Friend.
Is there anything else you'd like to do that turn, Silver?
Jesus Christ.
Is the rhino looking at me?
It's kind of, it's looking Probably Arrtaron. It probably thinks that Arrtaron did this.
Oh, so they are really dense. And how did they pass all the wisdom ones?
I mean, they might not be smart, but
They
might be
just have
wise.
they just have weirdly good wisdom, whereas they have a negative dex score. They just really flubbed that.
That's
I
really...
see.
They are big,
Mystery.
funky animals.
That's true. They got a
Okay,
true-
well, whether it's seeing me or not, I'm gonna wave at it.
Okay.
you realize this animal probably can't wave back. Like, I don't think it has the facilities to do
That's
that.
its
Even better.
problem. Must die.
That's a you problem.
This is entrapment, I think.
Well,
is
it
that
came
gonna
here in
end
the
the turn?
first place. It has to deal with the thing. By the way, when they die, do they like die, like fall on the ground in its body now, or do they like turn into particles like in Minecraft or something?
This is the rhinos.
These die. Yeah, Ox is now standing over the corpse of like what is really just like it looks
rhino
like a true
meat.
crime. It looks like a true crime rhino in that its head has been concaved in and it's got blood pouring from its mouth. And Ox is just standing over it.
Stop talking.
Okay,
and then you
this
see
is
across
really
the
morbid, but Ox could theoretically cut its horn off, drill a hole through the center of the horn, and put a stick there, and use it as a pointy thing to hit.
Pointy
people.
club.
I have a great axe, you know.
Ooh.
Well,
I could also attach these
I
to one.
have 4 javelins. I don't need that.
I could also attach the horn to one of Ox's knuckle dusters.
It's true. Is that going to be the end of your turn, Sarah?
yeah.
All right, awesome. That is going to bring it to Robin.
Totally not
who is-
perpetuating the rhino industry.
It's true. Yeah, no,
You can
totally
do
not. And Robin is going to use a 4th level magic missile at the one standing looking at Arrtaron. So that is going to all of those immediately hit.
Wow.
Fuck.
And you see she does 13 damage to this thing. And as you guys see, she like points
level
at
is
it
it?
with one finger. 4th level.
That's you
What
need to
spell
roll
is
2
this?
more. A 4th level magic missile shoots out. Actually, no. 4th level magic missile shoots out. Yeah, 6 darts.
What?
Yeah, magic missile automatically shoots out 3 originally.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it does do 2 more.
It's the spell's magic missile, Brennan. It's a
Holy
auto hit
shit.
spell.
So you see Robin like points at it with like a finger gun, and you see from the tip of her finger comes 6 like light blue orbs come shooting from the tip of her finger, and they make like a
Ew.
weird like jellyfish shape, and then they all concave back in on this thing's side, and you see like
Ew.
it's like pulsed with like a blue light that covers its entire body with each little pellet that hits it. And after they've all hit it, you see there's just like a burning, scalding area right on its side, and it falls down limp in front of you, Arrtaron.
This is
Did that come out of her fingernail? Gross.
No.
Ew.
That's why you have to clean out under them every once in a while.
It's true. And that is going to bring it to Arrtaron. Bellator on deck.
Okay, then I am going to hobble my way over next to Bellator. That is 1 second. That's
Hey, bud, I got this one if you want to go rest up.
no. I gotta help out. I'm gonna move
Okay.
over to the other side of the rhino, and I'm going to. I guess I'll cast Green Flame Blade, on my sword, and I'm going to slash him
Okay, go ahead and roll.
with 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so it is 10 slashing damage and fire damage.
Okay. Yeah, you see Arrtaron now using his other burning sword. This one with like a greenish flame to it. He slashes behind it at like the leg level, and you see the like Ladorna, you're really the only one that can see this, but you see that the cut that he makes seems to be like filled with like small flames in the cut as this thing kind of rears back, putting weight on it, and immediately is like.
Oh wow, it's cooking it while he cuts. That's a pretty cool invention.
This is mean.
Okay, Mister snaps the neck of a fucking boar.
It was quick and clean and I needed food!
And that's gonna bring it to Bellator, unless you have anything else, Arrtaron.
Do you have anything else?
No, I don't think so. I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. Gabe, would it be an action to like try and get on top of this guy?
Would it be an action to get on top of this guy?
Ride him like a dog.
Like ride him like a horse.
Okay.
We're gonna say that is an action to attempt.
Okay.
I'm just sitting up.
I'm gonna stab him with the dagger.
I was gonna say you could probably try and tame him, and then we have a big rhino friend.
I think we have enough friends, Ox.
No,
we could
no,
replace.
we don't.
We could replace Left and/or Gangris with him.
Who the fuck
We
is
can
going
Left,
on?
right.
All of them. with-
What about
Gangris
Shelly?
is one of the horses.
When the fuck do we get worse than Gangris?
That's
Oh, wait, what?
That's Jeffins. That's the horse Jeffin named.
Oh
Gabe.
shit, we fucking nabbed his horse. Damn.
No, I
No,
mean
it's
you
not-
guys
we-
just
we
let
bought
him
it. I bought
name
it.
yours.
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh shit, I don't remember fucking anything.
Does a
Except the
15
fact
hit?
that likes Drake.
What was that, Bellator?
Does a 15 hit?
15 does, yes.
He takes 6 damage, and then I also want to use my Channel Divinity. The one that pushes. It's a bonus action. Fury of Tide.
Okay. Yeah, explain to me what that does, what I need to do.
Once per turn for the duration, you can hit a creature with the weapon attack. You can choose to push the target 10 feet away from you. If the target is pushed into an obstacle or creature, they take an additional 5 damage.
Could he theoretically push it into the ground with it?
No, I believe it is just a direction away from you.
Okay.
Pushing in the ground probably wouldn't do much. It wouldn't crush them. It would just make them like bend their knees.
Push him into Arrtaron.
Alright,
No.
and so does it need to make a save for that?
No, it just pushes it.
Okay. How far does it push it, and are there size requirements?
10 feet away, and it just push.
Okay.
It does.
Okay.
Doesn't say a requirement. Just 10 feet push.
Okay. Yeah, you see. Go ahead and describe what you do there.
I'm gonna just like stab him like right under his chin, so like where I would assume is like underneath, his breasts, like breastplate, right between the ribs, and just fucking like use all of my strength to like push, and then have the wave push it back.
This is the most brutal death of a rhino I've ever heard from this music.
Yeah, you push it back, and you see the like water that you push with your divine energy just like sends it going back. It just goes very confused about what's happening.
And then I wanna walk back up to him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's all I can do.
All right, that's gonna bring it to Ladorna.
Hello. I'm gonna use my dash action again.
This poor thing out of its misery, please.
I'll try.
Taking any damage.
And
Fucking stabbed in the heart, dude. What are you talking about?
I'm
If he
gonna
doesn't, I will.
just hop on
6
down,
damage.
bring it over here, and since I used my dash action, I'm gonna use my bolts from the grave. Gonna be 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Alrighty. 19 damage.
Go ahead and describe how you kill this thing.
I shoot out the smoke, and it goes directly into its nostrils. And through the eyeballs.
Oh god.
It just seeps into every orifice on its face.
Every orifice. And
you
it comes
see
out
it
the
thrashes around.
it comes out the rhino's ass, and it tickles Arrtaron's nose a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the smoke enters this
Oh.
rhinoceros, and you see it like kind of rapidly runs like in like a 10-foot circle, as it just like trying to, and you hear it's going like, and then after a few seconds, you see it just like stops moving, and like while it's running, it just hits the earth and moves forward, displacing the dirt in front of it, and then you do see the smoke exits its back end, and it does float near Arrtaron's face as it disperses.
Jesus, what the fuck is that?
Right as the song ends.
Oh, I mean, I've had that for a while. It's just,
Oh,
it's a little bit more
smells
violent
awful.
now, isn't it? It's kind of scary.
Oh,
Sorry for using that.
smells fucking disgusting.
Well, I mean, it did go through a rhino.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
As
I'm gonna.
as Ox stands over the corpse of this fucking kill, he's gonna start to calm down. He's gonna start taking meats and then the horns from it.
I'm gonna check in on the horses.
The horses, they seem to have disregarded the horses for the most part, and they are just chilling there. Ox, go ahead and make me a survival check.
Survival check. Survival check sources DM GABE.
I got 14.
14. Yeah, you're able to get, from these things, you get each of their horns. You have 5 rhinoceros horns. Each of them are fairly heavy, so do keep in mind that you do have a maximum carrying capacity.
We do now?
Yeah, it's in the D&D Beyond thing. It'll tell you when you're encumbered. For you, it's going to be a pretty high thing. And even then, it doesn't really matter, because Arrtaron does have bag of holding.
I don't know how much a rhino horn weighs.
A rhinoceros horn, I'll make an item for you, but we'll say that they're probably going to be around 7 pounds each.
Okay, that's not that bad. Okay.
And then as far as meat goes, are you like, how long are you guys gonna stay here before you start heading off again?
I think
I mean,
should
I
get out
wanna-
of here ASAP.
I mean, I kind of want to try and fix the car. I'm pretty sure it's mangled as fuck.
Probably do it on the
work
way.
on fixing up as we're going. Did any of the wheels get damaged, Gabe?
Did any of the wheels get damaged? No, the wheels did not get damaged, but you do see there are a few holes in the cart, and the cart has sustained. It is splintered at this point.
Oh,
God damn.
Is anyone hurt?
Arrtaron.
Like,
No one important.
Yeah, Arrtaron got pretty. Arrtaron
do
got
you need
beat up.
healing?
Arrtaron got fucking mangled.
I could probably use it.
Got stomped on,
Okay.
sucked off. It was crazy
Um,
watching that.
Well, I'll
we
heal
can,
him.
if we're
Oh,
splintered,
okay.
we can keep moving, and I can work on fixing up what's broken while we
Oh,
go.
it's just gonna be loud now.
Yeah, it'll be a little loud, but we should be able to get through.
All right. I mean, if we're all okay with keeping going, let's go.
I wanna,
How many rushes do we get?
Arrtaron, where did you get gored?
Is anyone else also healed or wounded?
I looked up my armor, and there's just a large bruises on my stomach and chest at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Healing Spirit, and it's just gonna go around and heal people and stuff.
As we start going, I, if possible, want to start trying to do mending on just chunks of the holes as we go.
Yeah, you can get started on that. It probably won't fix it entirely, but this is a good start. And it could take a bit, but you probably could eventually get that done. How long are you guys staying there, and let Nox pick meat off of them?
I'm Oxford to go $1. So if you want,
you got
if
5
Arrtaron wants
minutes.
to- if Arrtaron wants to fix up the cart, then
I'll wait until Ox is done.
Okay, so how long are you gonna go, Ox?
I'm just gonna pick the one.
Okay, so one rhinoceros. Yeah, obviously this isn't going to be prepared all tonight, but over the next few days of travel and just whatever, you're going to be able to cook this down to be about 30 rations.
Sweet.
If you're picking clean an entire rhino, yeah.
Alright, and then I'll just set it to that for now, but then I'll make a note. Oops.
Ox, do you want to put the rations in the cart?
Yes, he will do that.
Hey, Ox, can you cut me a deli slice of that rhino meat?
He's just like turns into a butcher.
Leaves the party, but just like chills in Almville.
Can you just cut me off like a little, like the smallest slice that you can?
Yeah, like you can. Yeah, Ox has 38 fucking rations now. Like, he'll share.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not giving saying like give me a whole ration. I'm just asking for like a couple slices. Like ham. Like if you ever have like turkey slices, I want those.
Yeah, here. And then he'll probably give you like a ration or two's worth.
Okay.
You can take two if you want.
I'm gonna take 2 of the slices and shove them into my chest.
It's sickening, dude.
You gotta
just compiles, like, just like absorbs pieces of meat to retain his body size, retain her body size.
Yeah, and also Stuart's getting a little hungry. I can feel him nibbling on my teeth.
Gross.
Alrighty, let's head on out, guys.
Fantastic.
Yeah, let's get going.
Silver, you said you wanted to heal somebody or heal Arrtaron?
Yep.
I mean, if you
So there's a healing spirit going around healing people who are hurt for 6
Okay.
points.
How long does healing spirit last? Because I believe it does continue to go. So we'll just say Arrtaron, over the course you're able to get back to full health.
Yeah.
As you guys travel. Okay.
It's just sitting there tickling you with its whatever.
Yeah, while you work on the cart, it's tickling you.
It's just like they're breathing down your neck just so you know it's there.
Are you guys moving forward at fast speed still?
Let's just get through.
We gotta get to Almville.
Let's just get to town. I want to try and get at least one of the 3 windows we can get up.
Fair. Okay, yeah. You guys continue on for the rest of the day. Does anybody have any business that they could take care of? No? Sounds good. Yes, after the rest of the day of travel, it gets to be around dusk. It's starting to get like that bluish tint of the sun is starting to fully disappear. And around that time, you guys see in the distance what seems to be just a massive mountain. But instead of being as part of a range on a mountain, you see it seems to be floating above the tip of a fairly large hill. You see this just absolutely massive metropolis-looking city built on this hovering mountain very high into the air. You see that there's little pieces of rock like floating around the mountain itself. You see bits and pieces of the city. There seems to be like 4-layered things, and you can even see just the barest hints of like a large building on top of the mountain. And as you guys travel closer, as you guys are getting to be around like 5 miles away, you guys do see that on the bottom of this mountain there seems to be like a very large mechanical work. Like the entire bottom of the mountain, instead of being dirt, has been outfitted with like mechanical pieces and whatnot that all form into what looks to be like a big circle on the bottom. And as you guys are about 5 miles away, you see just like this massive blue beam of light come shooting down onto the ground below it. And you see like the entire, you guys can see it's a very flat area. The entire countryside around you for just this brief second is filled with like this eerie teal light, and then it goes away again. And as you guys continue further, you see under the city, and Arrtaron, you would know that that is what it looks like when people teleport.
From what I know, is dusk the last beam they send up for the day?
It is. They do one in the morning, one midday, and one at the very end of the day. And other than that, there are no passages.
Did we miss it, Arthur?
Yeah, that's the last one for today.
Fucking
Is
Christ.
it legal or illegal to fly up there?
I don't know. I've never tried flying up there.
So I assume they check your passport or whatever they do, when before you teleport or whatever.
Passports.
Uh,
Is there
do
such
I
a thing
know-
as ID in this world, Gabe?
There's
Or
not
check
really,
your
like,
intentions. I don't know.
it's not necessarily like an ID, but they do ask for, like, if you have a vehicle, they ask for the registration on that, which you guys do have. You guys did buy this cart legally.
I did, yes.
And then per person, they usually ask a name and whatnot. And for the most part, they trust you on these things, unless you are caught committing a crime, in which case you get zone of truth. They'll ask for all of the information. That's generally how it works in like this fantasy world. You don't have like documentation of yourself, and most people will believe what you say until they have a reason not to. Like you say you're the king, or you commit a crime, and then there's zone of truth, and it's like, your name isn't John Borthelborger?
I wonder why you just said if you're the king. That's interesting. Almost as if it's foreshadowing towards something. Oh no.
Oh no.
What?
Let's go.
They
No,
meet the
no.
king and he's endangered. They gotta. Oh, King Chip Chop.
Are you
Yeah.
memeing on my unfinished one shot? Please don't.
What? No.
I don't know. I don't
no,
know what's
he's talking
happening
about
right now.
Bellator.
We're talking about Bellator because he's the
Oh!
fucking king.
You're talking about Bellator.
I really thought you were talking
That
shit
did
about
not
that.
land on
Why
me
would
at
I
all.
be? Yeah, no. Why would I be talking shit about your campaign, bro? Come on.
I don't know, because I didn't finish it.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, as you guys get closer and closer to this town, you guys see under this giant, just truly massive metropolis. For most of you guys, this is a site that you have never seen. I believe everyone except for Arrtaron, you have never seen anything like this before. And even Plimp is like looking through the front of the cart, like, ooh. And as you guys get closer,
Just see
you
everyone's
see
eyes.
there does seem to be a town underneath. You see, made of like dilapidated wood huts. There's some like metallic and stone buildings that look a lot less nice than the upper area, with one nicer looking building down there in the very middle, which seems to be like most likely the place you guys need to go. And as you guys get into this town, you guys enter through. There's not really like walls to this lower city. You guys just like get into the area with all the buildings. It's getting to be nighttime, so there's a lot less people on the street. You might see one or two like shady looking figures walking around, but otherwise you guys are just under the shadow. The sky is entirely blotted out as you guys get entirely under this city, and it almost feels like you're underground to a certain degree. And you guys are in the lower district of Almville. What would you guys like to do?
Fuck. Gabe, do I know if it's possible to get a letter to the upper section of Almville when you're in the lower section? Like
It is, but it
before
would.
nightfall, or before the next teleportation.
There's silver.
Like, are
sheep
there
There's-
any
fly.
like bird? Is there like bird messengers or anything like that?
there a telephone?
But they're very unlikely that they're gonna get there in time. It's usually like either you magically talk to someone, or you just have to wait till the next passing. They don't really. If you're down here, it's not their problem.
Doesn't somebody have message in our?
Messages.
I do.
Shorter range. I also have message, but it's a short range.
I have sending.
You have sending?
Mm.
Okay.
I send
I have
messages
crowd-
to Elizabeth every night.
You can't be saying that all the time, King. Don't be saying that constantly.
Okay.
Here's what?
He has crabs.
What's the, what do you need to know about the person to be able to do sending?
Let me take a look-see at that.
While he's doing that, are you sure there's no like tin can with like a string?
That'd be a very, very long string.
I mean, look at how big the city is. You know, they gotta have a lot of string.
I have a hammer. Need a hammer?
I don't think hammers are. I mean, how's that novel going, by the way, King?
Oh, it's fantastic. I have been writing everything down. I wrote down when we left the forest and how Arrtaron was explaining the city of Almville and its piety, and then I wrote down the many miles of grassland and the watering hole, and how Ox or Muzz killed the boar. I wrote down the time we got attacked by the rhinos, and then I wrote down the last bit of this trek to Almville.
Can I see?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I handed you the fucking like page that's just scribbled with.
Is it like chicken scratch? Like I can't read any of it. Like
It's
it's
basically
like
just chicken scratch. Yeah.
thought so. It's all scribbles.
So what do you think?
Big
Do you
city,
love-
boring.
I was
Yeah, it looked pretty.
thinking of getting it.
You know, it's very profound, King. Very profound. I'm almost speechless. I gotta say.
This is why you are my most trusted advisor.
That's right, baby.
Truly.
Dash Ox said the fuck word.
Oh no, we're gonna get demonetized.
No,
No.
I'm so sorry.
How
Google.
long would it take for something that can fly to get there? Like a small creature.
30 seconds.
For you to fly up, it would
Not me.
probably. Oh, for what type of a creature?
Yes. Or
Like
A bird or something?
A bird or something? It would probably take it about. Depending on the
Is
bird,
it-
it could take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, and then once it gets, and that's to like get into the city and get acquainted, it would then have to find wherever you are particularly sending it to if it's not a postal service. And that's saying that that person is like physically a bird can get to them.
I can put Arrtaron, if you write down a note, I could put it on the end of a fishing line and throw it up there.
So sending's not gonna work.
I have
sending,
animal messenger. You talk to the bird or whatever, and it goes finds the person that you describe.
Sending said that you need to be familiar with the person, but you can send a message. It's just gonna, if you gave a name and a description,
person
you
that
could
you
possibly
described.
do it.
So someone with a hat.
But it would require a full name and a physical description, and that would be to make a check to see if it can be done. Since
Okay.
I've never met.
Robin, can I
Yeah?
talk to you over here real fast, and we'll get that all set up.
Yeah, I'll shuffle over to the other end of this 15-foot cart.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
I was hopping out of the cart because I thought we were stopped for a
Oh,
moment.
I will hop out of the cart with you.
Okay. I'm gonna go sort of give it so that there's a little bit of space, like something blocking the view of me and Robin and the cart.
Is this a shady thing?
It could be, but I don't think it's that much
Okay,
of a
it's up to
shady
you.
thing. Okay. Okay, Robin. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make myself look like this person, and I
Okay.
can give you the name, and hopefully that helps.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Alter Self to change my appearance into that of a snow half elf. They look female. They have sort of purplish brown hair. I don't know how tall. Out of character, I don't know how tall they are. But yeah. So they,
Probably around, like, 6'2".
know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How tall?
6'2" around.
6'2". Okay. 6'2". Yeah. As I say, you know who I'm talking about, Gabe.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, their name is Amaryllis Cereal.
Okay.
Cereal.
And maybe preface it with, this is a friend of Arrtaron's. We're in Lower Almville.
Is that all I should say?
This is a friend of Arrtaron.
That's
in
11
Lower
words.
Almville. Be in Upper City tomorrow.
Okay.
I think that's the entirety of the what needs to be said right now.
Okay. She is going to go ahead and make an Arcana check. Send and cast. Arcana. Okay. You see, like usually happens, when she casts spells, her eyes turn like a teal color. And you see a few seconds pass as you see she almost is like under her breath whispering the things that you told her to say. And then more time passes and her eyes turn back to normal and she looks at you. She says, she said that she'll be there. Who is that?
It's a friend of mine. I'll explain more when we meet up with them.
Okay.
Thank you, Robin. I'm hoping that'll she can also help us find somewhere to stay while we're in town.
Okay.
I'd say let's head back to the cart, and I'm gonna drop alter self.
Okay.
I look like myself again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna climb up front and say, Ladorna, let's go park next to the teleportation building.
Alrighty.
Just stay the night in the cart, and we'll head up tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning.
Sounds.
Are you sure we
good.
can't find a tavern around here? I mean,
Looks dilapidated, but
I'm sure the beds is better than wood.
I mean,
you have your own bed, remember, King?
yeah, King
Yeah,
Bellator,
but it's
you have your
still
bed.
still not much of a bed.
I mean,
it's up to everybody, honestly.
I will say the first beam does go up early in the morning.
Okay. Well, I'll be up, so.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying maybe we just park it here, and then Ladorna can take us in first thing in the morning. As soon as it's open, and we can head up.
I'm gonna smack on the hood, on I guess the top of the cart. Be like, everyone okay with that? We're gonna be sleeping in the cart one more night, but then we're gonna be in the town just early in the morning.
That's good to me.
Okay.
I will pay for a nice place to stay when we get there.
Hey, I'm
Alright,
all for that,
sounds
honestly.
good.
I'm done with
you
travel.
guys go do that. There's something I need to go do while I'm down here real fast.
Okay,
alrighty.
Mr. Secretive. Just
Yeah.
Have fun.
You sure you don't
Bye.
need? You sure you don't need help with anybody?
Arrtaron?
It's sketchy down here.
Maybe I'll take Ox with me.
Arrtaron?
Yeah.
Remember, you are a representative of King Bellator and of the nation of New Halev. I want you on your best behavior.
I'll be on my best behavior. Okay.
Night Ox?
Hmm.
Would you please follow Arrtaron? Make sure he doesn't get into any trouble.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You both get gold stars.
Alright. Yeah, Arrtaron, where are you heading?
Where are we headed?
There's something that I think we had talked about when we were talking about my prior visits to Almville.
Yes. We'll go right back. What was that, Jordan?
I was if I could telepathically speak to Ox real quick. I just want to tell him, can you relay me back anything that you see out there?
And then obviously I'll telepathically be like,
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. That's it. Sorry.
Can I keep up the telepathy or or not?
I mean,
So-
once you're
Dang.
30 feet away from me, it goes away.
Oh, I see. I'll just make a note of everything I see.
Alrighty.
All right. Come me, Ox. We're gonna go to a store that I am well acquainted with. And we're gonna go to the Bits and Bobs.
All right.
Hopefully it's still open.
All right. Sounds good. You walk down. You know, in the city, Nora has taught you more of the safer paths to take in the lower city when you're going to places like this. So you do take those routes that kind of keep you away from, both from the dark alleys where people wait and keeps you away from the main area where people wait. It's kind of like the midsection of the city. And you are able to bring Ox to the Bits and Bobs. And Ox, Arrtaron, you've seen this place a few times, but Ox, you see what is a strange sight in front of you. It looks to be a dilapidated building, but instead of being made out of wood, it looks to be made out of some sort of like wood-colored metal. It's like a deep brown metal. And the building itself almost resembles like a cylinder more than a regular house, like building.
Okay.
It's not perfect, but it does have more of that shape.
So it's just like a bullet?
Yeah, it's a bit like a bullet, and you see there's like there's a big old door in the front, and then on the top there's a sign written in fantasy Comic Sans that says the Bits and Bobs.
Fantasy Comic Sans. Instantly have no respect for the for the owners.
Yeah, and that is what you see what Arrtaron leads you to.
Okay.
Are they open at the moment?
They do look to be open. They're usually open late nights, and this night is the same.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to go open the door and say, Ox, come on in. And I'm gonna look to see if I can see the owner.
Yeah, you open the door, and Ox, it does throw you off. You see when the door is opened, instead of like a bell chiming, you hear like a of like a blank being shot as the door opens.
Okay.
Like
and,
Arrtaron's, one of Arrtaron's bullets goes off almost.
Yeah. And Ox, you do have to bend down very low to get into this. This is not meant for a 10-foot person. You do have to like really like almost like squeeze in.
So I'm just sitting on the floor the entire time?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Love squatting.
Yeah. But getting in, yeah, you see this like very nice for the outside and the weird kind of like ramshackle look. When you get inside, it is a nicer looking area. You see that there's a lot of scrap metal, it looks like, but it's sorted really nicely into bins that very clearly show what is in each bin and what you're getting out of them. And just generally you're just getting a pretty nice like amount of things here. And you see there is a front desk, and at that front desk there seems to be a person wearing a similar cowboy hat to what Arrtaron wears. It looks like of similar make. This person's also wearing like a Western style duster, and he immediately, as Arrtaron walks in, he turns his head and he goes, "Well, there's a sight I haven't seen in a while, Mr. Meldrin. It has been way too fucking long."
Oh, that it has, Jasper, that it has. Just got back in the town. Or Jeremiah, sorry. Mr. Casper, sorry. Been a while, Jeremiah. Say, how's business been?
The DM is dead.
Oh. Say, oh, of course, the shopkeep steals my look. What the fuck? My iconic cowboy, the cowboy hat and duster. I totally made iconic.
Oh.
I just kind of want to let you float there for a bit. I'm not even gonna fucking.
Let me just make you tread water.
I like the idea that this new Jeremiah character just like walks up to you like he's gonna greet you, and then just like stops like halfway, and just staring at you blankly, drooling this from his mouth.
Yeah, he's
So
just
he
gargling water.
He goes glassy eyed like Arrtaron sometimes.
Yeah,
It's
it's really interesting.
Oh no, Levi! It's like that one character from Rango, the girl. I forget her name.
Oh,
Rango?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the
that just
lizard.
freezes up.
Yeah, she just
Yeah.
freezes.
I watched that movie only like a couple months ago,
I
actually.
swear to God, whenever I watch that movie, I need to drink water. I need it because it's so goddamn dry.
I think me and Levi
was
watched
very
that like less than 2 weeks ago.
It's actually like that movie got like panned. Oh, by the by, our DM is having some technical difficulties. Viewers, sorry about this.
Yes,
Yeah, sorry. We normally wouldn't be the normal tangent we go on, but we're
No,
trying to
having a
get
nice
everything
calm
sorted.
actual
we're,
podcast now.
yeah, we're gonna talk about the Rango movie for a little bit here.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 25 or
Oh.
we're gonna do a 25-hour review of Rango.
All right, I gotta go, guys. Sorry,
No,
I don't know if I'm
no,
gonna be
I need
into this one.
sleep. It's already 1 in the morning. Please, mercy.
5-hour review.
Jesus,
I require.
call it here.
Okay, what's going on in the shop?
Oh,
Also,
I feel like this is.
I want to talk about the very in-depth, intricate details of the character design in Rango, the movie about a chameleon, played by Johnny Depp, with Bill Nighy in it.
Bill Nye the Science.
He's a big, tall,
No.
white guy with like no hair. He's got a big, deep voice.
It's you.
He was in No.
Is he bald?
It is though.
He's older
That's
than me
important.
though. I think he's British. He was in fucking Shaun of the Dead. He played the dad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Bill Nighy.
I literally was looking up Bill Nighy and I accidentally typed Brennan for some reason.
Brennan Nye.
Brennan.
Brennan.
Yeah, but he's real. I told you. He's in the movie.
All I'm seeing is Bill Nye, bro. Sorry.
Just
I
spell
didn't
his name
realize how old
How do you
Bill
spell
Nye's
Nighy
gotten.
then? How do you spell
I
Nighy?
don't know. It's a weird last name.
Fairly old, yeah.
Oh wait, I found it. It's like he's not bald.
I didn't say he was bald.
No, that's why I asked, is he bald?
Oh, I see.
How the fuck do you spell Bill Nighy? Oh, here
It's-
it is.
it's
Nighy.
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh, Bill Nighy. He's my
Uh,
idol. If I really want to say so, he's my idol.
He plays. I'm pretty sure. No, he doesn't. Never mind. I was gonna say he's in fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, but I don't think he is. He's a very cool actor, and that's what you get. We might just have to end it here, honestly.
Maybe.
Bill Nye
Maybe.
is
I
only
think it's not.
66. He looks a lot older than that.
He looks like he's like.
We gotta be mean to him.
It looks
He
like he's.
looks like he's in his like 70s or something, but he's only 66.
All you 10 viewers, can I get an awa in chat? Never mind. Don't do that.
Ow,
Ow,
ow.
ow.
Everybody type Kappa in the chat. Kappa. You guys remember that poor guy? He got like blasted on his birthday.
What is that supposed to mean?
He went to he went to I was like a BronyCon or something like that, PonyCon, whatever it's called. And he was like, "It's my birthday." He's like, he got the mic at one of the conferences with
All
the
right.
table. He's like, "It's my birthday." Everybody type cap in the chat, and he started screaming at him.
I remember that. That was bad. But anyway, we gotta call it here because we're having some technical difficulties, guys. So very sorry about that.
Our gamer
Sorry about that, guys.
has decided to fuck off in real life.
No,
So-
that's not the case. He's having some audio issues, so we're gonna have to go ahead and close it out.
Yeah,
Hope you all enjoyed yourselves as much as we did. Thank you so much for watching. Check out our Twitter. Check out our YouTubes at Polymyth all around.
I say I know this stream will be up on the YouTube channel in a couple days. Like,
Probably within like I think it's Friday. Every Friday we're trying to get them out. So
Yeah,
if you see that and you missed a little bit, go on back through and check out what we missed.
yeah.
Yeah.
And check us out
Exactly.
next week at 7 on Wednesday, 7
Yeah.
p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, thank you so much, and have a good night.
Or 10 o'clock my time. What time zone am I? Eastern?
Oh yeah, 7 p.m. PST.
Yeah. 10 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
All right, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you guys have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Why?
Yeah, bye.